My name is Sheena, and tonight I am your dungeon master.
Princess of Power!
Yeah! Princess of Pink!
With me are my guinea pigs for my very first time at DMing. The rambunctious Ramji, who is playing.
Wow!
I'm actually pointing in the right
Hey.
direction. Well done.
Hello.
Nice.
Hello.
Yes. The handsome Hans, over there. The jovial Jotan,
Hmm.
the lovable Lisa,
Aww.
and the excitable Edward Choi. Okay, so this is part of our attempts at proving that anyone can DM. I don't know who thought of this idea. Not
Should we rename this midweek thing to "If Lisa can do it, so can you"?
But she hasn't done it yet.
But what if I can't? What if I can't?
Oh, that's true. We could be setting a really bad.
No,
Yeah.
it's not if Lisa can do it, so can you. If Lisa can't do it, doesn't mean you can't. Because so yeah, no, I think it's fine.
Disclaimer.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is part of our attempt to prove that everyone can DM. You just need to, try your
Be forced to do it.
best. Oh yes, be forced to do it as well. That's also true. So yeah, tonight I'd like to shout out to Dice Grimorium, for whom the maps I have used in this campaign have come from.
Very
It was very nice. His name is
Beautiful.
George. I will.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, I should probably give you his link.
I will find
I'll
it.
put it. I'll put it.
Yeah, you,
Thank
you,
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 thank you.
yeah, do your thing. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's very nice. I messaged him and asked him, hey, I'm doing my first campaign. Would you mind letting me use it for the stream? And he was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Good luck. And I'm like, thank you. So yes, all these beautiful maps are from him. Thank you,
Wow.
George. And yes,
Nice.
I believe Hans will be trying to find his website.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, Twitch locked me out, so.
I'll find it. Don't worry. Yeah,
Twitch,
let's
how
keep going.
could you? Anyway, so yes, if you're all ready, I would like to bring you into the game.
Yay!
Moments ago, you saw nothing but a black void, the voices of your companion next to you, and in the darkness, you found Woo Woo, the Aarakocra that you had set out to find. Disconcertingly, without feeling like you've moved or have been moved, the black void is suddenly replaced with a forest. The air is cool, but not cold. The sky is lit with brilliant hues of evening. Oh. I hear myself more than one time. Yes.
The ghosts, Lisa. The ghosts.
No!
Don't freak her out. She's alone.
Yes, you can't. You really can't.
The sky, damn it, is lit with brilliant hues of evening, shades of orange and pink tinting the clouds. The trees around you are dressed in the foliage of autumn and blazing in oranges and gold. Confused, you look around. One another, ta-da! Though somewhat different. There is a certain air of heroism about you. There's no more dirty water stains, no blood. All of you seem very clean and fresh and somewhat more powerful, stronger, wiser, better, longer. Well, maybe not longer, but yeah. You also notice that on your persons, you seem to have somehow acquired new items. As you take a moment to get your bearings, you realize that you don't just seem more powerful, you are more powerful. Haha, everyone has leveled up to level 3. Yay! And even though it has only been moments since you were in the void, you are somehow completely aware of your new abilities and the properties of your new items. Suddenly you hear a voice, "This way!" It's the voice of a child who emerges from behind a tree, warily glancing behind her. This child is clearly a street urchin and is dressed in tattered, dirty, piecemeal clothes, some too big for her. She herself is none too clean either, with dirt smudges on her face, hair in what looks like one giant dreadlock down her back, but it's actually an elaborate braid that somehow, became very matted over time. She approaches the group of you with the air of someone who clearly knows you. This is the girl, by the way. Oh, wait, wrong screen. Haha, this is the girl. She comes over to you.
Where?
Oh, there she is.
She looks like you.
Ah.
She got green hair.
She says, they're over there, beyond those trees. They don't have the kid with them anymore, I think. I can't spot him.
Sorry? Do we know you?
Yes, you're the guard. You all came to help me find my sister, right? And the other children?
Okay.
They've all been taken from town. It's been a few days, and I've been trying to get the guards to help.
Okay. Here. Ooh, goes over and says, oh, okay. Oh, don't be scared. I'll sing you a song. Woo! Who are we looking for?
Those are the people who took the children. I followed them here, but I can't do anything about it myself. I'm
Oh.
just a child.
Oh, it's okay. We will tell them to return the
Yeah.
children.
But they don't have the child anymore.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I
We
don't
will
know
go
where
and
they
ask-
brought him.
Yeah, we go and ask them
Yeah.
where they brought the children.
Yeah.
Who are they who has taken these children?
I don't know.
Those people there lah.
They look like bandits.
Amar is naturally suspicious. Is this actually a small child? We're inside a sword now, right? So, all kinds of strange things happen inside swords, don't they, Lisa?
Can you make a perception check for me, please, Amma?
Sure.
What happens in the sword usually stays in the sword.
Oh.
Dirty. I rolled 11 plus. I'm using the D&D Beyond iPad interface, so I have no idea what's going on here.
Big.
13.
13. Okay. At 13, you're not too sure, but this child bears a striking resemblance to someone you knew. Anybody
Okay.
else wants to make a perception check?
Yeah, okay. Hang on. So I only saw all of you for a flash of a minute, and then the next thing I know, when I look around, I believe there's one fewer of you, right? There were 5 of you who came to look for me inside the Wielder of the Heavens. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is
You.
missing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right. That's you.
Well,
No, it's not me. I'm
No.
here.
I'm Sue.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Don't listen. Don't eavesdrop when the grown-ups are talking.
I'm sorry. You're just talking right here out loud. It's not like
That's usually how people talk. Okay.
Okay. In any case, if there are children who are in trouble.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
maybe we should help.
Oh no, I hope they haven't been scared away by our loud talking.
You're the only one speaking loudly,
Oh, okay. Look, I aim to eventually attain immortality so that I no longer have this half bird, half human form. So I suppose I should go and do some nice things. You too, horseman. Shall we? Go?
You know I'm called Tendo.
Yes.
Even though I look like a horse and a man, I have a name.
Maren.
It's like, it's kind of rude. Like if the half orcs call themselves by a different name, then you call them orcmen. Yeah.
That's true. I am sorry for disrespecting. Anyway,
Yeah,
come.
I don't call you Birdman.
Anyway, let's go in pursuit of.
So we're calling this one Birdman?
No, we don't.
No.
It's rude.
Okay. If you are my friend,
What is this one called?
are you pointing at me because I?
I call him Zero
Perception.
because calling him by his actual name is really annoying.
Look, just try it.
0.
No, you must respect the name that I was given, and it
Yeah.
is. Ooh! Please try.
I once knew a young woman from a long way away, and she instilled in me a deep hatred of that sound. So I will call you 0. She used to spend many, many days
Look,
wandering around her neighborhood,
I'm not fond of.
shooting, murdering with a great viciousness and abandon.
What? My people.
Great viciousness and abandon.
Murdering my people.
Well, small birds, yes. It is true, actually, thinking upon it. You are rather large, though. Maybe you were the one that got away, huh?
Wait. Zero. Wait. We're going to find the kids. Then
Who
you
are
pick them
these
up.
people anyway?
Huh? What?
Who are these? You know what? I am above all this. I'm going to attain immortality. So,
Did you kill all those people in that village just back then?
no, I did not. Look, there is a child who seems to be missing other children. I think that we should go and take care of the children.
But this child we meet later on in the timeline, so everything is fine. Now, the point I'm asking is, we just came from
What
somewhere
do you mean?
where many people were murdered
Okay.
and drowned.
I put my wingy hands over small Sue's ears. Nothing. Yes.
Were you responsible for these people's death?
No, I was not. I understood that there was a sword called the Wielder of Heavens in the village of the hidden stream, Songxi, and so I traveled there because I understood that it had the power to transcend time and space, and I do not have the energy to cultivate for hundreds of years so that I will lose my half-bird, half-man form. So therefore, I decided to find this Wielder of the Heavens. I managed to sneak up to that crazy sort of a person that was in the temple, ghost / whatever thing. I managed to just pull aside the scabbard, I touched it, and the next thing I know, I was in the darkness. And then you showed up, and the next thing I know,
So-
I'm here.
Excuse me, Mr. Birdie Cultivator
No,
person.
Mr. Wu!
We'll go with Birdie Cultivator person. Now, the question I have for you then is that you flew into this village,
Yes.
you saw that it was been destroyed, many had been killed, many were ghosts,
Yes?
left eating nothing but their misery,
Mm-hmm.
and your only thought was for your own power and transcendence.
Anybody can transcend as long as they meditate long enough, or they find the Wielder of the Heavens to bend
Yes,
space and
I
time.
suppose you're saying they do not have to be pure of heart or good in any particular way.
I'm sorry?
You did not go for assistance for these poor people who had been left unburied.
But they're in the water. How do you expect me to bury them? I'm a bird. By the
Come on,
way,
looks quite
I would
upset
like
right
to
Pushes
now.
the
gesture-
wings away
I
at
would
this
like to
point.
gesture, but oh, there we go.
Of helping people, can you please help me?
Okay. Look, I'm helping somebody right now. I don't know about you. Anybody who wants to assist can follow along.
Okay, Sue, lead the way, please.
Okay, they are there up north, beyond the trees. They seem very preoccupied, so
Oh.
they might not have heard you talking
Oh.
loudly.
Oh. Oh, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe from now on we shouldn't talk so loudly.
Yeah, maybe we
Mhm.
should.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I thought we saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they had a campfire going and everything.
Okay.
Oh, maybe they. Okay. That sounds like fun. Maybe we can go.
Let's go take a look first. Lah.
Okay, we go.
How is the party approaching the group?
Okay. Um.
Are you
We
just
could-
walking up to it?
We could approach stealthily, we could send the rogue, or we can charge them while they're unawares.
What would the party like to do?
But that's assuming we trust what this little girl is telling us.
Look, I think
What would the party
us
like
to
to
ad-
do?
for us to attain immortality, we must help children. We cannot discriminate. Even though this is a very strange-looking child.
It's quite cultivating, I hear. To be selfless and helping.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea. Let's be selfless and helping. Okay, so I think we should sneak up. What do you think?
I'm not very good at sneaking. Or
I'm also
I
not very good at sneaking.
can, but given
Who are you?
I'm in.
Oh,
I-
I didn't even notice. Oh, you're very good.
Yes,
at
I am
sneaking.
very stealthy.
wow,
Oh, okay.
amazing.
Oh, look, I just teleported myself to the left.
Oh,
Wow.
Due to all my
your power
training.
is your power is so great.
No,
Lah.
but fine, if you think you're very stealthy, why don't you go ahead? Me?
Yes, for the benefit of our viewers who may not have tuned in last week or can't quite remember what everybody's playing, can you all go around and describe your characters briefly?
Okay, let's do this clockwise then. Heng Da is a centaur fighter who carries a great sword and is dressed in heavy armor, chainmail. Min,
Okay.
Min is a tiefling rogue who is fairly young, good at stealthy things, and carries. Yeah.
Oh,
that-
yes. I
who
am
looks
actually
cool
shocked.
and a bit hipster, but in good quality clothing.
Wu, otherwise known as Zero Wu, is an Arakocra, but trying to shed the birdness of the birdman form, so as to go the way of Lady White Snake and Lady Green Snake and sort of like become totally human and eventually immortal. Yes, and wears a grey cloak, and he is he is a warlock.
I'm so sad. I don't have Ed's token, so you shall literally be a horse.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Ta-da.
how about you, Han?
That's
How
you.
about
Okay.
Why is
Han
I don't mind that.
Han is a smart ass Hyunti artificer. So, hey, just basically smart ass who do dumb things on the scene.
not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not nice. Okay. And then the last one.
Amar is a sort of middle-aged yuan tea, dark skin, glass of, sort of cup of wine in hand.
Huh? Where
So
did you get the
classy.
cup of wine from?
Here.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, what do we do now?
Yes, how would the party like to approach?
Min has been volunteered to do some scouting.
That your arrow is strong. Is anyone going with Min or is she going by herself?
I'm very unstealthy.
I would like someone to follow me if possible.
Who's
Maybe.
stealthy?
Yeah. Who is?
Your stepson,
stepson.
Hans. Hans, are you stealthy?
Not at all.
No, I think he's loud and bumbling. No.
Wow.
No.
Amar, are you
No,
Is Han stealthy? Is the question.
Amar, are you stealthy?
Amar is. Let's have a look. I don't think he is stealthy.
Oh no.
Yeah, let me check. Oh shit! Hang on. Let's check here. This being a player thing is complicated. No, not in the slightest.
Okay lah. Tell you what, I have a +1 to stealth. I can come with you if you like.
Oh, I'm just not proficient in that. I've got a +4 to stealth.
Oh, perfect.
Just go. Yeah, just go for it.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got Amar and Min sneaking up on the camp, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so Ramji, if you can help me to move the map a little bit south, I can show you the fact that over here there
Okay.
is what looks like an ingress, and over here there's also what looks like ingress. Can you see the
Yes,
Pink
can.
blonde?
can.
Yeah,
So
but this
Keep
side
moving.
looks a little bit more sheltered, is what you can see.
While they're
yeah, I'd like
while they're
to
traveling
sneak up to
there,
there maybe.
Yeah. So
traveling
can
there.
you both make a stealth roll for me, please?
While,
I'm going to mumble under my breath, just complimenting the wine and how marvelous the grapes are, and enjoying the sunshine. And I'm going to give myself some guidance, if that's okay.
Sure.
while they're doing that, I'm gonna stare at Han. Go like, so why does your stepmother have a tutor? Is she a
Is that 16 or 6, darling?
15.
15, okay.
She,
17.
How much
you
you got,
know.
Amma?
17.
Okay, very good. The both of you approach, I will say this way.
To there?
Yep. Okay, as you reach about, oh, how come I cannot move you? About here, you start to see a few things. Dong, 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 dong. I don't know if you can see the figures very clearly because they're quite north.
can see.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there are 5 people around a fire pit. Over here, oh, I need to just select. There we go. This woman is wearing robes and she's talking to the rest of them, telling this guy a story. He's tending to a rabbit on the fire. This one is counting out some money. These two are squabbling over what looks like a set of studded leather armor.
Any sign of the children?
Nope, there is no sign of any children there at all. Would you like
Can we hear what they're
to?
saying?
Yes, very good. Please make a perception roll for me. Thank you.
Both?
Oh, natural
or
20.
just-
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. You hear with quite a bit of clarity. There's the argument going on is like, God damn it, it's mine. I'm next in line. God damn it. Now that he doesn't want the armor, it's me. I should have it. I don't want to wear this stupid leather armor anymore. And it goes on in that way for a while. The woman who's telling the story is like, yes, and they're such idiots. It's like, you just go up to them, tell them, oh, there's free food there. Would you like to come with me? And the child just follows you. so easy. Oh my god, this is the easiest money we've made ever. And the guy turning the spit like, not particularly amazed or amused.
So I will take half a step back so that I'm still kind of covered by the tree line, point a finger towards roughly where Han is, and just whisper back using message to say, there are 5 we can see, bandits around a fire. Just so you know, you can come up quietly towards us.
What is your intelligence, Amma?
Amars?
Yeah.
Actually, it's not too bad.
+2. Okay lah, not too bad. You believe that they're so engrossed in in what the heck they're doing, they don't seem to be on guard at all. So if the party is able to stealth up to them, you might be able to get a surprise round in. Just saying.
Surprise round. Okay.
So I'll gesture back to Min and ask her to come back, but then want to go around the camp just to see on the other side, on the north side, to make sure that they're not like the south side of a 40 bandit kind of group or something like that.
So when we see them traveling, I'm like, oh, where are they going? What are they doing?
Wait lah, let them check lah.
Going up around here, and I'm checking for traps as we go and asking Min to do the same thing.
Okay. Please roll a perception check for me.
Min, are you checking as well?
Should I? I was going to. Yeah.
Yes.
Two people
Oh,
can
no.
check.
Okay, so if you remain within the trees, right, you will be relatively sheltered from view. Your stealth roll is very good that, you don't really need to do another one.
My perception is
Perception-wise, it was 10 for me.
Okay.
4.
Well, even at 10 and 4, you realize that basically to the edge of the map is a mountain, so there's no more hidden group of giant bandits, or giant group of hidden bandits, rather.
Oh, neither of those.
Neither of those things exist, which is great.
So we'll go back and rendezvous with the party.
Mhm.
And then I'll explain to them that there's a bunch of bandits and there's a zone line that means that they can't leave. So yeah, what would they like to do?
Okay.
I'm actually quite noisy. As you all can hear, I move a bit and it goes clink, clink, clink because I'm on the chain. So, yeah lah, but I can run quite fast lah.
I also can fly quite fast. I can fly 50 feet.
Yeah.
So I suppose we can corner them not just in 2 dimensions, but in 3.
I can take a walk.
Well, what do you think?
The one at the top end looks like they're some sort of caster because they're a clothy. The others appear to be some sort of like shooties.
Oh,
And there's one with an axe.
So I guess I should run up to the one on top.
Yeah, take the clothy first, right?
Okay.
classy. Okay.
Let's see.
So this is a jungle, right?
It's a forest.
It's a forest. So
Are there any snakes around?
guys, so if you're going to discuss in the tree line, I need you all to
No.
make stealth checks. If you not
Further back.
go back
Okay.
to your original positions,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll speak
yeah,
back.
any further
Especially
beyond
'cause-
the tree line, you would need to make a stealth check.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
okay. We
Okay,
talk.
so we'll be down
We
here.
talk far away.
Okay, so what? Yeah, you were looking for snakes, is it, huh?
Yes. Are there any snakes around here?
Many snakes. It is fall, so they're starting to be a bit more drowsy. But you
Okay.
can make a
Luck roll.
nature roll.
Nature roll. Okay.
Nature roll to figure out where the snakes might be hiding.
I got 12.
12. Okay, you figure you kind of roughly know where where snakes would normally be sneaking at.
Okay.
You need to make give me a luck roll, a percentage die, please.
Percentage die. Give me a
Yeah.
second. Da, da, da.
Are you telling the rest what you're doing, or just like sneaking off to search for snakes by yourself?
Seeing snake by myself.
Okay then.
I
no
got
problem.
9.
Okay, so unfortunately, you do not find snakes.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so, but looking at how far away we are, I'll probably need yeah, I won't be able to run up that fast lah. I can move 40 lah.
So again, if you move outside of the tree line, you don't have to make a stealth check. If you enter the tree line, you start to make
Okay.
stealth checks.
So,
If you all want to set up an ambush, it's also perfectly fine.
come, let's set up an ambush. Oh no. What happened to the forest?
Disappeared.
Forest.
Back inside the sword. Oh! Here we are
So
again.
what I'm thinking is, if we can deal them here, that's one option. If not, you all just want to rush in, then I don't mind also. I'll just go kick off, and then beat her.
You can kick off outside the tree line, and then you can go the other side, and then we can rendezvous inside the tree line.
Why
Is there any way of how dangerous do these people look?
Good question. What role would that be? Insight?
Sure. Not bad, not bad. That's 14 on the dice, and 18.
18. Okay, based on what you saw, the man's turning the spit and the two fighting over the studded leather armor don't seem to be particularly tough. Like, they just seem like your average ruffian types. The spellcaster, as you might have surmised from the fact that she's wearing robes and, being all wee, might be a little bit tricky. You don't know what she's capable of. And where the man who's sitting there counting out his money, you have no idea because, he's just wearing normal clothes.
Okay.
Last thing before we go, so Amma, you're sure they are bad people?
Yes, they are,
Ask
Sue
me
says.
lah. You ask.
I mean, I trust you lah, but I also want their opinion ma.
Okay.
They were saying how it was easy to trick children with the promise of free
Oh,
food.
okay.
Wow.
Hey, this will help us. This will help us.
Now, of course, that could be because they're tricking them into a better life and an education system and free healthcare. So
It's a
there is
trap.
always that remote chance,
It is a
but
trap.
it is unlikely.
Who gives you this look like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, I know, free healthcare. It's a strange concept, but
Okay.
it's a pretty universal human right.
No, Amma, you're right. It's quite unlikely. Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Okay. So, small girl,
Yes.
you climb the tree. Okay, you hide. Okay, inside the tree.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
And then
okay.
Does the small girl have any weapons?
She has a sling. And she has brought it out, like when you guys are mentioning about the ambush and everything, she took out her little sling and she's like ready to do battle.
So I will kneel down, and I'll smile at her and say, what was her name again? Oh, it's
Sue.
Sue. So Sue, Sue, you need to do something very important.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go and we're going to deal with these bandits, but you need to look after the place we came from to make sure we have not been followed. So I need you to go up this tree, and I'm going to go somewhere to the south, so it's safer,
Mhm.
right? I need you to go up this tree and keep a good, clear lookout.
Oh,
And
okay.
stay hidden. I need you to do your best hiding. And then if you hear the sound, or if you see people coming up this path here, I need you to make a sound, like a really loud, irritating noise.
Okay, I think I can do that. I can do that.
This is wrong. Yes, but you
But
can.
you-
Good.
You don't need me to help. I mean, I can help. I'm a very good
You
shot.
are helping. You're defending us. You're protecting
It's
us.
very
Keep
important.
making sure that no one comes up and sneaks up behind us.
Okay, I'll do that.
You're a very important part of our group.
Okay. She seems
Thank
to
you.
be, infused with this sudden determination, and she climbs up the tree quite quickly,
Oh.
actually.
Good.
Oh,
Disappears into the foliage.
Good job. Good job.
I see you.
Done.
I see you too.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
You can do it.
Okay, be quiet.
Take
Okay.
care.
So, shh. Okay, don't
So-
shout from the tree.
Hangda, you're going straight after the clothy. There's the other guy that sat down by the fire counting money,
Mhm.
who seems suspiciously normal.
Oh,
Keep your eye on him.
Okay.
He's an accountant.
Yes.
Dangerous ones.
Yes.
Sitting by the fire cooking books.
It's just
If you think bandits that steal children are bad, Now.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go in and I am going to yes, I will target the accountant. Okay?
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
So who?
Try to take the accountant alive.
Huh?
Anybody who's approaching, make your stealth checks, please. Anybody who's staying here with this tree, you don't have to yet. Just let me know where you want to be. I'll give you that.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll stay on the edge of the tree line and get ready to charge in.
Okay, so horsey man, would you like to be like here?
Yeah, as close as I can get.
Yeah.
Before I need to start making ropes. So.
About here is about as safe as you can get. Once you move to here, once
Okay,
you move to
cool.
here, there is a chance that they might spot you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hang
I'll
on.
be horsing around there.
Horsing. Sorry, I have to move you here. My
Uh-huh.
apologies. Okay, horsing
Okay.
there. Who else wants to be where?
Where
How-
housing gone, sorry?
Horsing
Where's
is here.
bed housing. Okay,
Then horsing.
I will fly within 170 feet of either the spellcaster or the accountant. If that puts me within the tree line, that would be great.
Okay, even from where you are,
But then I don't have line of sight though.
that's
the problem.
11 square, so that's 55 feet. So
Oh.
if you're above the tree line, you can see down and see
Okay.
them.
I go.
Make your stealth roll.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do you want the others to get into position first before you,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fly up?
Very good, very good. Yes, position first.
Who else would like to
Amara's
be?
gonna go up here.
Okay, you own self-control. Okay, make your stealth roll as you approach the tree line a second time.
I should give myself some guidance as well. 21.
Okay, no problem. You are stealthy like the night.
They were just like watching him carrying his glass of wine.
Yeah, he's absolutely. He's got a glass of wine in my hand.
What the fudge?
Min, where would you like to be?
I guess in the tree behind the one person who is counting money.
Industry? Wait, hold on. Let me click. Industry?
Yeah.
Okay, make your stealth roll, please.
Now's the time, Lisa.
Yes. Shh. 14 plus 5. 19.
19. That's all right,
19.
yeah.
Okay. I can let you get up to here. No problem. You're still within the tree. Han?
How far am I from the campfire? Or like the dude I can hit?
Okay, right now, you can't hit anyone. You're 50 feet away from the campfire. You don't have line of sight to them because the trees are quite thick, which is why you're
Okay.
able to be stealthy and all that.
Right, so I don't have line of sight.
Yeah. You would need to move to about here, sorry, in order to really just shoot the guy.
Fuck it. Let me move there.
Make a stealth roll.
Da da da! I rolled a
Is this where it goes to shit?
stealth roll. 5.
Okay, this is where it goes to shit. Okay, wait, let me check. Let me check whether.
GG.
La la la. How are everyone?
He thought he was sneaky, but he stepped on so many twigs and branches and like.
Okay, lah. So for their wisdoms are not particularly high, but because you rolled so low, I will-
Oh.
He started
you
jumping
never
a
know. You
pile
never
of
know. Okay, let's
leaves.
try.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. So from the other side of the fire, you hear the robed woman say, "Shh, I think I hear something." But
No shit.
while she says that, you have been able to move up to about here lah before you really
It's
alert them.
okay. They might only know that Han is there. Everybody else is okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hooah.
So,
Alright.
was the party doing anything?
Having heard that,
So they heard something, did they?
Mm-hmm.
So we should attack then.
yeah, having heard that, I fly above the tree line to.
Okay.
In fact, I just fly as close to them as possible.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I would like to cast, if we get that surprise round, I'd like to cast spiritual weapon, please.
Okay. So now we need to go in initiative order. I'm not
Okay.
sure. Sorry.
It's fine. My dice is quite good.
So for Woo Woo, are you flying straight up?
I'm flying diagonally up unless it's a nightmare for you.
Oh,
Where
here we
would you want to
go.
go to?
Pythagoras.
I can fly 50
We
feet.
summoned.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to fly, I think, just I'm gonna it's sort of like in front of Han and to the left of no, just like one step in front of Han.
One
step
step in front of Han. So here lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will take you about 40 feet.
Right, then in that case, I'm moving back. I'm moving forward somehow, so I'll be just next, just diagonally, down and right of Ramji.
Down and right here.
Yes, that's right. I think yes, behind you, behind your head. That's exactly where I want to be.
Behind my head.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yes. Hi. Dealt Wu.
Oh, surprise.
Okay, everybody, please to roll your inits. Thank you.
Yes. Wow, not bad. Should we put it in chat?
Yeah, that would be great. Oh yes, my guys also have to roll inits. I forgot about that. Oh my god. So stressful. Okay, you are going at shit slow.
Shall we? Okay, I'm gonna put this in order.
Wow. You got the jump on them regardless, yo.
Yay!
Yes.
So I get to shoot first, I guess.
Ah,
You
well
understand get shot
done.
first.
Well done, Hans. Well done. What's your primary attack, Hans?
Oh, okay. Horrible.
Persuasion.
Thank you.
Now I have magical tinkering. I can actually pick up a pebble or a branch, add some uwu voice to it, and throw it to them as a distraction or something. I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying I can do that.
Okay, so given the way the inits are, right, you guys end up having a surprise round anyway.
Oh, surprise, surprise round.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I also say.
Alright.
So me first.
Yeah.
Yes. Go
Um,
Han. What would you like?
I'm going to shoot someone.
All right. Who would you like to
Uh,
shoot?
is there someone who looks like a brute?
A brute. Well,
Yeah.
the guys all seem very brutey, and then
There is one spellcaster, right? So I don't want to hit the spellcaster. I'm guessing I can only hit the person closest to Min because I think that's the one on my line of sight.
sure.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot with my lightning launcher. Ha ha ha.
Okay,
Pew,
go for it.
And I'm going to make a roll. Doo-doo-doo. That's 19.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Which guy were you shooting again?
The guy who's closest to Min.
The guy who's next to
The
Lisa's
guy
head.
who's
Aw.
closest to me. So this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. How much was it?
19.
AC 19. Okay, you hit.
Okay, my damage will be. Fuck, I rolled a 1d6 plus 4, so I rolled a 1, which is a 5. But with lightning launcher, each of my turn, if I hit someone, I can deal extra 1d6.
Oh, yay.
So I'm going
Wow.
to roll and I rolled another one, so it's 6 in
Oh.
total.
Damage.
That's 6
Okay.
lightning damage.
We've got
It's
first
okay.
blood.
Fuck, I need another dice.
The guy
Now you
guy
know how I
startles.
feel.
throws down the coins on the ground, pulls up his weapon. Okay, next up we've got Hengda.
Hengda has 40 feet of movement. Probably will need to dash in order to reach.
Okay, you've got
Any of them,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brings you to here.
Okay, Lord, I'll dash to reach the caster. Lah.
Ooh, okay. You're gonna dash straight across, huh? Like this.
I mean, can I skirt?
You could. You will have to take AO from these two guys, though.
But they haven't taken their initiative pass.
That's
What-
true. That is true. All right, you go. Da, 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 da.
Okay, so because I'm a centaur,
Yes.
my hooves, I get to use my hooves to attack as a bonus action if I move at least 30 feet straight towards the target.
Okay. Well, it wasn't straight though. You skirted around.
Then never mind. No, I have to hit it. Oh, sorry, I have to hit it with melee weapon attack on the same turn. Never mind. Never mind.
Ah, okay.
I'll
But
just
you're
stand
there.
I'll just stand behind the caster lah,
Behind the caster. Hold on. So here.
since I can make it.
Yep.
Directly north of it, essentially. Yeah. Okay.
Meh. Okay.
Yes.
Next up, we have Min. Go Min.
Just as an aside,
Okay.
it doesn't matter what their initiative order is. You should still take an attack opportunity.
Oh.
Oh, is that right?
So yeah, if you pass through someone's attack zone and then leave it, you're subject to it.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to change your action?
Is there a way for me not to take AOs? Is there a path that allows me?
If you
not
go
to
straight
take
through the
AOs?
fire,
Yeah. Well,
there's no one, right?
Like,
Okay,
can I go
let's see.
left and up or something?
Huh.
Oh no, there isn't.
yeah, there isn't because of the way they are positioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'll take one AO lah minimum.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. Okay.
You could go through the tree line.
Could I, Sheena?
hold on, So you were here to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
The tree line.
Can I skirt left and then go around basically?
This way, is it?
I'm asking, yeah.
Okay, let's see how much you can move then. Whee!
40 would get you to here.
Yeah.
And then the next 40 would get you to wherever you need to.
Yeah. Okay.
That will work.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, just put me behind the castle.
Go horsey boy.
Yeah.
I face you. Okay.
Go horsey, go horsey.
Go horsey, go horsey, go. Okay, so that was your movement and your action.
Yep.
Go horsey,
Cool.
go horsey, go
Next,
horsey,
we have Min. Go Min.
How far away am I from the guy who's closest to me?
Yeah, every square is 5 feet. So you
yeah.
can...
Like,
5, 10. Beep. Yeah, 10.
10.
Yes.
Okay, I want to throw my psychic blade,
Ooh.
which has 60 feet range, so
Okay.
I definitely make it.
So this is new. Can you give us a small description of your psychic blade?
Ooh.
Okay. I can manifest my psionic power as shimmering blades of psychic energy. Yeah.
So it's
and I-
not an actual blade, right? It's just
No, it is until after it hits and then it just disappears and it leaves no mark, but there is damage.
wow, perfect assassin. No one will know what killed
I
them.
know.
Wow.
Okay, sure. Give me your to hit.
Okay. 16 plus 5, 21.
You hit. Give me your damage. Because because you guys took them by surprise, I will give you sneak attack.
Yay!
You're a rogue.
Rogue you. Yes.
Wait, so how do I count that?
Okay, burger.
You just add your sneak attack dice.
Ah, okay. But anyway, I rolled a 1 for the psychic blade. So it's a total of 4 damage.
No. You gotta add your sneak attack.
Sneak attack is 2d6. Oh,
Mhm.
oh, I rolled a 6. Okay, and a 3. So
Okay,
that's
so that's a
6.
10 in total. 1 plus 6
No.
plus 3, yeah?
No,
Plus-
6
plus
plus 3
the-
plus 4.
Okay, that's a 13.
Thank you. I realize one of the biggest challenges is the fact that I can't math. So
Yeah.
I literally have like a notebook with everyone's hit points here, so I can just like minus as I go. Okay, so that was Min. Anything else, Min? You've attacked. That's your action. You
Yes,
still have to move and your
I will take my bonus.
Mhm.
So I have a bonus for psychic blade as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Bonus psychic.
9 plus 3.
12.
Nah, I'm sorry,
No?
it doesn't.
Oh, shucks.
This one, boing. It makes no sense because the guy's just wearing normal clothes. How the shit did you miss?
Oh, my
Good job, mom.
Would you like to move?
Wow, did you just taunt our party rogue?
I'm can I be at the edge of the nearest tree?
So you want to go near to him?
Yeah, but still in the tree, so I'm still like relatively hidden, but just closer.
I don't know, man. You just shot him with psychic blades.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know that.
So while within the trees, they'll give you some cover. Somebody standing right next to you is going to see you.
I
So,
mean,
like,
yeah.
Where
You're not
you're
hidden,
going to be
lah.
here.
Hmm.
I will say that anyone trying to shoot you will have, not disadvantage, but you have cover. But somebody standing like not next to you like that, they can hit you just fine.
Okay, then I'll just stay where I am.
Okay, cool.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Also, if they move into the tree, they can also see you just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG.
Okay.
If you're happy with that, we are moving on.
Amar.
Next up is Amar. Go Amar.
Amar will. So can I see from where I am?
You can see roughly, but I will say that the same rules that give you cover when you're in the tree will also give them cover when you're shooting out at them.
Cool. I will cast a spiritual weapon, which I believe allows me to, within 30 feet,
Sure.
put something. And so I'd like to put my spiritual weapon, which will be a large glass of wine. I'll
Nice.
put it
I
next to.
Don't think I have a. Wait. I might have a tankard.
It's okay, it's okay. He's drawn. It's fine the way it is.
I have a cup of beer. That's the best I can do for
Never
the
mind. It's nice. It's nice.
You know, while Amar is doing all those, Han is like,
That's your
how does this guy become tutor of my mom?
Can you move the drawing though after that?
There are many, many things to tutor people in. Now, what would you like me to move, sorry?
No, can the glass of wine be moved?
No, I'd have to redraw it every single time.
Oh lord. Okay, good luck. Sure, no problem. You summon your cup of wine.
It can kind of be moved.
Would you like to drown someone with it?
Yes, I'd like to drown the mage with it.
Sure. Make your attack roll.
Cool. If I recall correctly, that is not great. It's a 4 plus whatever the bonus is for special weapon. 4 plus 11.
11. Okay, so here's a question. They haven't had their turn yet, but can they have their reactions?
Yes.
Okay, so she's going to react. A shield appears,
Oh.
and your cup of wine splashes against the shield.
It's a waste of good wine.
It is. Why would you
I
drown people with wine?
will-
What's wrong with you?
I'll also cast Firebolt. Can I see any of them clearly? If not, I'll move. So I can
Yeah. You, like I said, you have. They are obscured. If you move to there, you can see clearly. No problem.
Cool. So I will then Firebolt the magey one.
The which one?
Meiji.
The mage.
Oh, the magey one. Okay.
But we want to bring someone in alive.
Yeah, the
One of
accountant.
them will be alive.
Okay.
Do you have to roll to hit?
Yep, it is 20 lots, 24.
Oh, nice. You hit. No problem. Let's go.
Doing 5 points of fire damage.
Oh, good gosh. The fire zips into the mage and she staggers back, clearly quite injured by this. You think you took a big chunk out of her.
Ooh.
She's on fire. This mage is on fire. Okay. Mage is done. Next up, we have Wu.
mage is on fire.
Hey, so Wu, seeing the person who has insulted his integrity do substantial damage is to the enemies is very unhappy. So, do I have the line of sight of everybody here at the moment?
If you're above the tree line, which is about 25 feet, you can see down, no problem.
I can see everyone. Okay,
Everyone.
I'm going to use Shatter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, because it's a 10-foot radius, so it's going everybody. I'm gonna cast it on the bonfire. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that gets everybody.
10 foot.
Hang on, let me see whether it gets. Let me see whether it gets Heng Da also. If it gets Heng Da, then I will. Okay, then I'll pull it. I'll pull the center of it diagonally down to the right of the
Yeah.
campfire.
Diagonally to the right. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
You catch
just-
everyone, no
to just
problem.
miss Heng Da.
Oh, thanks.
He's good.
Okay, so everybody has to do a Con 12 saving throw, which is not
Con
great.
12. Okay,
It's
let's
not
start
freaking amazing,
with Bandit 1. Okay, ooh, sorry, he passed.
Oh, it's okay.
Con, right?
By the way, it sounds like this.
Good God. Okay, he failed on that.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! What time is it? What time is it?
God.
Good God. Okay, okay.
Literally,
I get the
you're
picture. I get the
triggering
picture.
fuck out of Cheryl. Cheryl right now is like destroying whatever room she's in.
Okay, so this guy, the one spinning the rabbit,
Yeah.
failed. Unfortunately, the rest of them passed.
Oh my god!
What? All of them?
It's Con 12 is not high lah. I
Yeah.
mean, so I'm like,
Sorry.
oh shit! Then I go, bye bye. And then
Wait, give me your damage. Give me your damage.
oh yes, that's right. I do have to roll for damage. Freaking. I do have to roll for damage. That's right. Huh? Just give me a second. 3d8 thunder damage. Oh, but all creatures take half damage on a successful save. So I'm just gonna roll my 3d8s, which is
Yes.
my 1d8 times 3 because I only have one. So first one, ha, 6. Second one, ha, 5.
No, just roll once, and then I'll have it for the ones who passed.
Yeah, she's doing it.
The damage.
Oh,
The damage of shatter is 3d8.
sorry, I thought you rolled them all at one go.
So 6 plus 5 plus 7, which is 18. So half of that would be 9.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Good damage.
Wow, the one who half is bound down, right?
But 18
18
divided
to
by
half is
9
9.
divided by 2 is
There's
just
no-
9 lah. There's no rounding down.
Okay.
And if you fail the saving throw, I mean if you fail the saving throw, you have no, you don't. Sorry, I was looking at something else. Yep, nothing happens.
Okay, cool. So the one that was spinning the rabbit splats.
Oh, oh no.
Oh.
He dies. The others seem quite injured by it, except for counting money guy, who still seems not too
Oh, wow.
horrible.
Okay, I am using my movement. I am going to use Amar as cover, so I'm gonna
I thought you flew up.
Yeah, sure, then I'll fly down behind you. No, that was my previous action.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm going to just move behind Amar. Actually, no, you know what? I go 2 squares behind Amar, so 2 squares to his left.
Sure. Okay, so because the wizard did hear the sounds of people coming, she was already on alert. She is going to spin around, seeing the biggest threat next to her. And
Hello, Armor.
what do you have, my friend?
Armor.
She puts her hand and together with the thumbs touching, fingers spread, and a thin sheet of flame shoots out. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
She's doing the fire action.
Is
Yes,
this her turn?
Yes, this is her turn. Because,
Okay.
yeah. I would have given you guys a full turn, but because somebody, don't tell you who, but somebody failed a...
Who is it?
Who's that?
She gets in one hit.
Sheena, I failed a 7 on
Oh.
my dex check.
Okay, so she is doing 7 points of damage to you.
Okay.
How much do you roll?
He rolled 7.
No, I said on my dex check.
Ah, yeah.
6 plus 1.
Okay, Ken. Yeah, sorry.
Not
Yes, you take-
happening.
7 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Aya.
Okay, and then after that, she has no idea what the shit to do, surprised as heck. We're under attack! And then one of the other shouts, like, yes, we fucking know! So, now it's the other 2 bandits' turn. They are also very surprised by what's going on. They will move into the cover of the... Huh.
What's
Into
her name?
the
Doctor
cover.
Obvious, is it?
Yes, apparently so. They'll move into the cover of the tree line and start shooting over at Heng Ta, who is the most obvious target. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, I should just grab her and use her as a hostage.
Perhaps,
Get it?
perhaps you should.
Hostage.
Horse.
Ah,
Are you the first one rolled the 8? I assume I miss.
you better.
The
It's
second
16.
one rolled a 17 plus 3, so that's
that
20.
hits, that hits.
Okay,
No.
you take 1 crossbow bolt to the arm, I guess?
Oh, arms, fine.
Let's
Not
go
the
with
knee,
arm.
please.
Okay, that's a very amazing amount of 2.
Oh, ouch. Ah,
Yes, the pain, whatever you do.
ow.
Okay, and we go up back to the start of Init's. Han, it's your turn.
Okay, just disclaimer, even though I have Cure Wounds is touch. So
It's
I
okay,
actually
yeah,
have to go
Don't worry,
to someone
don't
if
worry.
someone needs a kill.
Do your thing, do your thing,
Uh,
do your thing.
I will still use my lightning launcher again against the dude I was hitting. It's like, why
He's
did I
dead.
fail last time?
Guy's dead.
So what he just said
No,
was,
no, this
just
guy,
a
right?
disclaimer,
Oh.
Yeah.
I do have cure wounds, but I'm not going to use it. That's literally what Hans just said. It's just...
He's not wrong.
Fuck! I rolled a 9.
AC?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry you missed. You have no idea how. He looks like he's just wearing silk robes. What the shit?
I. Oh well, too bad.
Anything else, Hans?
No, I like it to be behind my mom, you know.
Wow, that sounds so...
I'm sorry,
Oh
what?
my god, okay.
Actually, I can cast a sanctuary. So maybe I'll cast Sanctuary on. Is Hangta within 30 feet of me?
Let's see.
Hey,
Yes.
don't lah, I'm gonna attack lah, bro. Don't need cast Century on me lah.
But they're going to attack you. You're the only one visible.
I'm the next on initiative.
Okay, he doesn't want to be protected.
No
So
need lah.
that's my turn.
Sure. Okay. Next we have Heng Da. Go,
Okay.
Heng Da.
Hang Da says, wow, you're really bad people. This is sword and brings it down on the.
Okay,
what's it?
so make your good question. Are you just hitting normally?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
There's no other special thing I'm a fighter.
You can knock out.
Oh, can I declare a knockout?
Sure.
Yeah, you can basically say you want to do like.
Okay.
Only the melee attackers can knock out. If you're
Oh,
away,
man.
you're from range, you can't do it. There's no way of like protecting your crossbow bolt to shoot less damage, you know what I mean?
So
But if you're there walking here on the head, you can sort of like turn the blade to piak her with the side.
right, I pommel bash her. Okay, here we go. Natural 20.
Oh!
Good, very nice.
Wow.
You piak her, good. Give me your damage.
Okay, Pia good with great sword. Max the dice, which is 12. Add the static, which is 4, so 16 plus 2d6.
Wow.
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 Oh shit, that much damage, ah.
That's a lot.
Oh, you can pull, right? So you don't.
I am pulling.
Oh.
Yeah, it's you're doing thingy damage, suppression.
Subdual.
Subdual.
22 damage.
Even though you turn your blade and you smack her really hard with the side of it, you smacked her so hard she saw her ancestors. And, she falls to the ground, but you're not entirely certain if she's still alive.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I say, I guess I'm not attacking my hooves too then. Okay.
Okay,
Then
what
I
would you like to do next?
is there am I within threat range of any other targets? No, right, not at the moment.
Yet nobody is hitting you.
RP 2520 asks crit doesn't max, right?
We're using the
We're using our
homebrew
special homebrew
rules.
crit rules
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we are weak. We need help.
Not that weak, lah. You come in, you pa.
Okay.
Okay.
So the guys who are shooting crossbows are going base then?
Sure, if you want to. How are you moving?
With my hooves.
No, it's like,
Where? Hurry up!
are you
Answer
going
the
to this guy?
question.
Are you
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
this guy? If you're
Both
going
of
to
them,
this
both of them
guy,
preferably. Both of them preferably.
yes, there is a
God.
fire pit in your way,
Okay.
so you can make an athletics.
Can I just skirt around it over the north? So
Okay,
basically
okay,
to
no
the right
problem.
and down. Yeah.
So where you walk over her body, don't know whether
Yes.
doing more damage or not.
I don't step. I don't step. I don't foul her on the way.
Sure, you reach there, no problem.
Yeah. Then I say, you guys you think you're very good. Stay far away from me.
God damn it!
You're gonna get it. Ho, 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 ho.
All right, so next up
Boys.
is Min,
Yeah.
unless you have any more actions. And
No, I will just ho, ho, ho them.
Okay, cool. Noted. Go Min, what would you like to do?
Where's the? I can't really see where the person the accountant.
I think
The
it's
counter is here.
Okay. I do the same thing.
All right,
Psychic blades.
Psychic blade.
9 plus 5. Does
14.
it hit?
14. Does it beat his AC?
9 plus 5 is how much? 14.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, unfortunately, it bounces off his
silk
robes.
Oh,
It's beautiful silk robes.
Okay, I'll try again as a bonus attack.
Do it.
No, it does not hit. Shit.
Okay. Never mind. It's okay. It's okay. Never mind.
What would you like to
not
do?
everybody can
Still have
do psychic
a-
damage.
Move action.
I don't move.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
It's okay. Next up is the accountant, who, having been pelted twice, has a rough idea of where you are.
No!
I'm sorry. He
Oh,
comes
damn, I should have
over-
moved. Oh, crap.
he calculated
Good.
your position.
Yes, with his body.
Because there's no sign of the blade, right? So you can't be like, oh, this
You know where it's coming from. It's like,
is.
okay, from here.
He is holding a scimitar and a dagger, and he tries to hit you. The
And he
first
does
attack.
it.
Oh, it's
I
doing
will-
it.
Two
I
with
mean,
scimitar and one with dagger. Okay. The scimitar first 8, I assume is a miss.
What's your AC?
It's a miss.
Ah, very good.
To
Second.
be
Oh,
fair, if I
sorry,
miss, you miss.
I crit.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Never mind. Never mind, come. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yes.
Okay, he
I
does
saw some
6 on
blood.
that. No, wait. We're doing crit.
Yeah, never mind. Do.
I'm so
do.
sorry.
Do the crit. It's okay, do it.
I
Oh
don't
no, do I die again?
No, you might not.
Your son can touch
Why
you.
not?
Your son can touch you, it's fine.
He's doing
didn't
12
touch you,
damage on
Reins.
that hit. I'm
12,
sorry.
okay lah.
12.
Okay,
Okay,
not
okay.
bad.
Not
okay,
okay,
James,
James.
not
Not
okay.
okay.
Oh, yeah,
Finally, the
so-
dagger.
I wouldn't be if we were still at
21.
level 1.
21 hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you take another 5.
Okay.
That's a lot of
17.
damage.
17 in total.
Okay, and
Okay.
he's done. He's like, what the fuck? Why are you attacking us? Bitch!
Oh, now he dead. He's so dead.
And Amar is up next. Go, Amar.
Han,
Wow,
you
that's
call
very
your mother-
personal.
Han, you call your mother a bitch.
He's so
Well, you know,
He might agree with
I-
that though.
hey, you know,
Anyway, yes.
So, Sheena, where is the accountant the one that's attacking Lisa?
Yes.
Cool. So I can move this thing 1, 2, 3. So it's 15 feet. So I'll use my bonus action to move that 15 feet, and then it'll make an attack.
Is it a melee attack?
It makes a spiritual weapon melee attack. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The cup runneth over.
The cup runneth over, indeed. So off that, that will be a natural 1.
Oh no!
So that misses. So basically, the cup again kind of sloshes its way over, and then just doesn't really do that much.
That's
Really.
the most unusual spiritual weapon ever.
Yeah.
And so I'm a kind of sighs and sort of goes, and takes a swig of his wine, and then pushes it out compressed out of a couple of fangs in the side of his mouth as they squirt out in a poison spray.
Wow.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw. Constitution 15.
Alrighty, let's see if he can survive this. Constitution.
Spray.
Ah, he failed.
Okay.
So it will do 1d12 points of damage, which is a 10.
Oh, nice. Fat damage there. Send not the wine cup to do what the sorcerer?
Mine
The
does.
reverse vampire.
Saucer. Yeah, exactly. It's a cup and saucer approach.
Yeah, you do. Your acid, your poison
Spilling the
splashes
tea.
over
That's what
him.
we did.
Nice.
Wow.
And he winces. Yeah! What the shit? And next up, we have Woo.
Okay. So, Wu is like, oh, nobody's noticed me yet. Thank God to change his accent. Nobody's noticed me yet. Oh, I'm going to go behind this fat man. Okay. I'm going to go behind this fat man. And,
Like
yeah,
behind
I
here?
moved. Once again, I teleport. Yes.
Oh, here?
Yes. No, just now where I was. Correct. Just
Okay.
behind the fat man.
Okay, the fat man is on the ground. Are you in the air or are you on the ground?
No, I come to the ground. Basically, I'm using Amar as a shield. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, that's a good point. Actually, because were you doing that earlier? No, you were away from
I was away from you.
you.
Yeah.
Doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, okay. Now, now I'm shielded by this racist man. I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast. I don't want to use any. I've already used one of my 2 spell slots.
So, they do have partial cover because of the trees.
Then never mind.
Move
I
that.
come out.
To
I
where?
come out. Diagonally to the left, down. Sure. Yeah, there. Can
Okay.
I see him now?
He is in the trees. They're all in the trees. So, like I said, if you're standing next to him, no problem. If you're shooting they're in the trees, there's a partial blockage thing. Do you have any kind of special warlock thing that allows you to negate cover?
Don't have.
Don't have. Okay, no problem. What are the rules for partial cover again?
+5 AC, I believe,
Ah, yes.
and
Let me go check.
Thank you.
Okay, the thing is that, but it doesn't matter because I don't
Sorry.
know that Lisa is in the tree, right?
half cover is +2 AC.
Mm.
3/4 cover is +5, and total cover you can't see.
Okay.
It's like you're behind.
So
I don't know. Never mind. In that case, I don't know that Lisa is in the tree. So what I'm gonna do?
I mean, I went into the tree before you moved, so you might have seen me do that because I haven't moved
I-
from my position.
I don't give a shit about you. Okay, only just met. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I see the guy like rustle in the tree. I cast my bonfire,
Oh god.
but it's okay. It's only 1 5 foot square. But if
Okay, alright.
if
The
if,
tree's
if the
on
tree
fire.
is flammable, it will spread on the next round. But you can move lah.
The tree is on
You
fire.
can move. Okay.
You can move and trigger opportunity attack.
Now, Lisa, what she's saying is you can retreat.
We don't need no water. Let the
So
tree.
I
Can we look
anyway.
at the face of Lisa?
So I cast my create bonfire. It fills a 5 foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space must succeed on the dex saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage.
Okay, let's see.
And he
if
has to
succeeds.
move on its turn, otherwise you
On
take
his dex
auto damage.
saving throw. He got a 13 plus 5, so that's 18.
There. Oh, okay. lah.
Oh yeah. Nah, wait.
The tree is on fire.
Okay, the tree is on fire.
But so the next turn he has to move out, lah. Otherwise
Okay.
he will take damage.
No problem.
And then I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no.
Okay, so this
Talking of bad.
square is
I'm
on
going to
fire.
move away. I move away. And I go, "Woo!" And then I move back. I'm gonna move behind Amar, but I'm a bit worried. So I'm like, oh shit! Oh, I go back up, my friend, and I go towards Heng Da.
Oh, go towards Song Da. Okay,
Yeah, I have a 50 foot speed. 50 feet. Speed.
sure. Where would you like to be? You
You
can be anywhere.
I'm quite a scaredy cat, so I'm gonna move right next to Heng Da, 1 square to the right.
Here?
1 square to the right of where I
Oh, sorry.
was, so diagonally down and to the right of the bonfire.
Diagonally to the right.
Down into the right of the bonfire.
The campfire?
The campfire. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that's your bonfire. This one.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
It's on fire.
Yep.
Yup.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we have. We have. Oh, my bandits finally get a move. The poor guys. Oh my god. Let's see.
Things.
The bandits. They are confronted by a centaur. They are slightly terrified,
Yes.
but not sure what to do. They are going to
Surrender.
disengage.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They took
Disengage.
Korzel.
And this one try and run. 1, 2,
They
3,
take off their pants and exit.
5, 6. This one also disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's it for now. And we're back up to the top. We have Han.
So didn't we want to keep this accountant alive?
We've got somebody alive now, so it's up to you.
I think the accountant might be the one though, because they were the one that were quietly counting money, right?
You're not out
Yeah.
of combat yet.
So you can still pull your attack if you want.
Only with melee.
Mm.
Hmm.
Han
Lightning launcher, it's not a melee.
Currently, you have a very confused accountant
Okay.
who's pissed off because, out of nowhere, these people came up to them in the woods and like started attacking, killed his wizardy friend, killed one of his men, like who was just trying to make dinner for everybody.
Uh-huh.
And he's surrounded by a burning bush, essentially.
And his other two friends ran away. Like, what is happening?
Can I move to 2 squares to the right of Amar?
2 squares to the right of Amar.
Like basically
Here?
the cross between, yes.
Yeah, no problem. You can skirt roughly. You can squeeze with Amar to make sure that you do not get into contact.
I'm also not under fire, right? Like if
No,
the fire
only
spreads
square.
on.
on
Fine,
fire.
you're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
We have
Um
yellow cup now. Yes.
I'm going to ready an action.
Okay. What action would you like to ready?
If the accountant run away from the fire towards me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grapple him.
All right. No problem.
And
Wow.
that's my turn.
I'm slightly surprised, but okay, sure. Next up, we have Heng Da. You can still see the two bandits over here.
I suppose we should let them get away, he says.
And you can see this one over here as well.
Okay.
And you can see there's a bunch of gold coins on the ground next to the cup.
Can I manage a straight line 30 feet run towards? So can I move 10 feet to a position where I can get a 30-foot straight line run at the bandit? Is my question. If I move 10 feet first.
How much is your total movement?
40.
40 feet. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Who? Ken is Ken. There is rocks here.
Oh, what about to the accountant?
To the accountant.
If you
Cannot
end
use
your
cannot.
movement there, you will take damage. Yeah.
Sorry?
If you end your movement in the square, you will take damage.
But I'm next to the square.
Ah, okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay lah. Ken is Ken.
Okay. Can I be franking?
Franking.
Never mind.
Yeah,
If I'm charging, I'll just charge him.
Can.
Don't need to be franking, just charge.
Are you gonna
If you
pull-
just charge, you're not going to make 30 feet. Like directly from where you are, it's only 25 lah.
Oh, as in I'll move and then charge.
he will move
Okay.
like 10 feet back and then he'll whee!
Sure, no problem. So you wanna be here, or here?
The top square.
Top square? Okay.
Yeah. So the
No
flanking
problem.
square.
It's like one line of like four
Hook,
people.
hook. One line of four
I'm like
people.
queuing for like Hello Kitty.
Excuse me. Sure. Okay, you're there. What next?
I'm going to knock you out.
Yeah,
If you accidentally die, it's not my fault.
sure.
Do I get flanking? Is there flanking in your game?
Good question. Okay lah, since we have a rope. Let's give you flanking.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Go for it.
I pommel strike, so I'm pulling for some dual damage. Wow, I'm so glad I have flanking. It's a 22 to hit.
Oh, 22. Okay, you hit. Give me a damage.
Damage is 8 plus 12 damage.
Okay. The guy seems hurt, but he's still alive.
Okay, I beat him. Then because I charge, I also stick out a leg and then thumb him in the face.
With a leg.
Oh, leg strike. Wow, natural 20 on the leg strike. It's
Nice.
useless though because this is my second natural 20, folks. The damage on that is just kind of weak. It's just a D4 plus strength.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's
He's already taken 9 plus something.
This accountant is very strong. I've been hitting him since the start. He's still alive. Wow.
It's 11 damage
11. Okay.
from getting a horse kicked.
Somehow, despite the fact that you kicked him in the face, you chopped at him with your great sword, he's reeling from all of that, but he's still up, groggy as fuck, black eye, bleeding, everything.
Wow.
I'm just counting my money. What the hell?
Oh, you take children! You tell us where the children are, we stop!
Okay, so
Okay, that's my turn.
can no problem. Next up, we have Min.
Okay, I move out of the.
You don't have to yet. The fire hasn't spread to you yet. Let me
Yeah,
actually-
but he knows where I am.
But if you move, you might take AO unless you move like only one
Unless
to the
you
left. or one
just
to the right.
rotate around.
Yeah. As long as you don't
Oh,
move
You
out of
could
his
take
range.
advantage of flanking and
Yeah.
finish him.
Because
Wait,
basically now
what do you mean by that? Sorry.
Ed's on the other side of him, so essentially you're both flanking him. That means you get advantage on your rolls.
And sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I'll do that.
On your subdual sneak attack.
That's right.
Okay, I do that.
Do it.
Ramji's got an actual glass of wine, I love it.
Do it. Roll your attack.
9 plus 5.
14.
14.
No, I think that misses.
No,
you missed the
I'm
first
sorry.
time. But you
But you get
advantage.
advantage.
So roll again.
Oh, great. I forgot. 5
Natural
plus 10.
Great.
That's 15.
Oh, okay. As you try to hit him, you think you would have definitely hit, but somehow he swings up his dagger and a parry. Dong!
Oh, you berry. Oh.
Huh.
Bonus, do I get advantage as well?
Yes, you get advantage.
Okay. Wow, that was bad. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh.
Good job. Good job.
About the
Oh, it's
numbers you roll.
happening.
You are a sweet person. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe it's the fire. Maybe it's the fact that he hit you quite hard, but somehow you find it very hard to connect your blows.
Oh no.
Okay, so next up,
Okay.
the bandit leader is freaked out. There's
Oh, he's a
fire
bandit leader.
everywhere. He's
Okay.
thinking, what the shit's going on? He moves over here to get out.
Hey, guys!
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Lisa, important question for you, and also happy birthday to Lisa's brother,
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Oh,
for a couple of days back.
thanks.
But on that note, does your brother roll his dice as badly as you?
I don't know about my brother, but when they were discussing the game, one of my sisters was she said it was fun, except she only rolls 5 and below. But it was one sister.
First,
Oh my
last,
God.
curse.
And it's still better than like rolling
It's
ones
the
and
family
twos.
curse.
So I will ask the rest. But that was
Oh my
one of the comments that I took like particular
Oh, wow.
notice of.
It's maybe the family can get together and buy a pomegranate tree or
I
something.
think
It's just-
like it would be a necessary fixture. now.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
so yes, given the choice between the horse and the much less intimidating looking tiefling, unfortunately the coward is going to go for the tiefling. And
You
swings-
try.
Yes. Okay, what is this? This is 15? Do I hit?
So is he-
Yes.
I hit, I do 6 points of damage, second attack.
Oh, no.
Uh,
16, is that a hit?
yeah.
That's a hit. Another 6 points of damage.
Are you okay?
Mom!
I'm not okay.
No.
And
Are
the
you
last
down?
one is also 16.
Oh
Is
no.
Wait, so it's 12 and 16?
12 and then
So
he
far I
rolled a
hit you
16.
3 times.
What fuck?
So we've
So what's the
got
third attack?
6, 6, 5.
Oh,
Okay, that's
which is
17. 17. Do you,
Total 17.
you have 17 hit points left? If not, you can go
no,
down.
no, I had like 4.
Okay,
Alright,
she's down. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't
I'm
be sorry. It's
Eva.
okay.
Okay, I
Oh.
put a little skull on you just to show that you're down for the time
How did
being.
you have 4?
Because I got hit just now by the
Yeah.
accountant.
And the tree is burning also. It's like
I
It's
didn't-
burning.
Ugh.
Okay.
The supposed
Wow.
accountant swings around. Come on, you want some of me? You want some of me? He seems quite crazed right now. We have Amar going next.
pour wine on the fire.
Wait. So let's think.
Teach rolled it
So how does the catching on fire thing work again?
Actually, I realized that catching on fire is like it's variable rules. I think you have to roll. You have to decide. Like you have to roll a dice to see whether the next square catches fire.
Okay, so let's say even it catches, odd it doesn't. Okay,
Yeah, sounds
even
legit.
it catches.
Okay. No, but it's
square?
okay. Oh shit! Yeah, which?
Oh yeah,
which
do you want to roll for
you want to
scatter?
roll which square is it? You can roll a d6.
Yeah, you can nominate. It's 8
Okay.
squares, so you can roll a d8. So 1, 2,
tell
3,
you
4,
what.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Lisa, you do this. Like, I don't want to do this to you.
Oh no!
So roll a d6.
Me? You want
yeah.
me to roll?
You're going clockwise. Top of you is 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 8.
Sorry, d8.
D8,
Roll a
D8,
d8. Roll a d8.
It's the squares around the fire.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
but then it might also go directly under ma.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just direction, right? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
Yeah,
got it.
correct.
Sorry,
It's
I-
first
So,
direction.
D8?
yes,
Yeah, roll a
yes.
d8.
I rolled a 7.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it hits the accountant square.
Yeah, it spreads into the accountant.
Aha! Wait, there's no tree there though.
But no, got a bit of leaf.
A bit of leaf lah. Okay, I give you a bit of leaf. A bit of leaf is on fire.
So
It's like the
he's
verified
got to.
version,
I don't
yeah.
know whether you want him to do the take the full. He if the square's on fire, he has to
On
make
the
a
start,
dex
it's on
saving
fire.
throw.
Okay, so what's the saving throw?
Dex 12.
Dex, huh? Okay, let's see. His dex is quite high though, unfortunately.
Sure.
Yeah. He rolled 20.
Yeah.
Walao.
It's okay.
He's like, ha! I don't care about the fire.
This accountant is a Superman, man.
Okay, up next we have Ama. Yes, Ama. Ama was trying to do something.
Amar just sort of curses and just sort of shakes his head at the ineptitude of youth.
This is not a tutor, he's like a
Poor
bodyguard.
thing, no.
Have you fallen out of the tree?
I was already out.
You're
I
out of
came
the
out to
tree.
do the flanking, remember?
Got it. So like you're basically not in the bonfire.
No.
Cool. So he'll look over at you and just shake his head. And we'll. Oh, it's so annoying.
Vicious mockery.
While you're down,
Yeah.
fail your death save.
Oh,
It's really not a bad idea, actually.
oh. It's so bad.
If only I was a bard. So instead, we'll just sort of look over at Han and say,
Your mother.
"Your mother. You go fix your mother. That one." And then
That mother.
that mother.
He knows that you have a lot. Yeah.
Yes, you have many mother. And will then instruct his spiritual weapon to use the padded bit, spiritually padded bit, the spiritually padded bit, as it slams into this accountant once more.
Forcefully.
Rolling. Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
Wow.
It's very nice.
All right, so that's quite a bit. So it's 1d. So it's 8 plus another d8, which is 2. So 10 plus 7, so 17 points of damage.
Okay, very good. So the base of the wine glass bonks him on the head, and from being this very
Sorry,
surly
15.
array, still doesn't matter.
15.
He had 4 hit points.
Ow.
From
Wow.
being this very surly, upset person trying to take on the world, he slumps to the ground in the fire.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't need a funeral for him.
Okay,
Took care of him.
Wow.
now that the bandit seem to have mostly gone, the other two actually come around to take a peek. And when they see that you've subdued the accountant, they
Eh,
decide to run the fuck away.
Not that. Is it their turn already, or is it my turn?
Oh, you can go first if you like.
Vicious.
Evildoers, I will make sure you do evil no more. Then I,
Amma still has some more actions.
oh, Amma, yeah, would you
use
like
this
to
bonus.
come on?
I do.
Pull him out of the fire if you want to survive.
Oh no, what I'll do is, if it's okay with you, I will move to
No, yeah, sure.
where Lisa
friends.
is,
Yeah.
and I will use my action to pour a healing potion down her throat.
Oh.
Like her healing potion, right? Not yours.
So nice.
Correct, if I can. Yeah, her healing potion. I'm not really going to bother with opening the glass. They're not. It's just, it's fine. I'm just gonna break it in my mouth.
Okay.
Wow. Causing more damage.
No, you'll be fine.
Last damage.
What? Even?
Who would like to roll for the healing? Amma or Min?
You get.
I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it.
No, I don't
Probably
want.
for the best. I rolled a 4, so it's 1d4 plus 2, right? Or 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4, so it's a 4 on the first dice, and a 3 on the second, so 9 points back.
Okay, then you roll 1d4.
Again,
Yes, how much you get?
2.
2. Okay, so you take 1 point of damage from the glass
Ow.
that's entering your mouth.
Ow.
And you get healed up by the rest of the potion.
Ow.
So,
So
yeah.
abusive.
Okay, so how much is the healing minus the 1?
You got 9 back,
And that's
then
what
you
8.
you lose 1, so 8. Yeah,
What's
and your mouth
there?
is crunchy.
What?
Ow.
Your mouth is crunchy.
Crunchy,
Oh,
crunchy potion.
fuck.
Okay.
Ow.
But you're up. Yay.
Fudge.
Well done.
Thanks.
Okay, so now we have Woo.
Okay.
Don't climb tree, then fall out dead, huh? Kind of idiot are you?
Okay. So I can't really see where the other bandits are. Is it possible to get a look at them?
Sure,
Sure,
sure.
As in
You can
Joel can't see where they are.
Oh,
Are
they're
they
here.
behind
Lisa,
Lisa?
duck.
Yeah,
Duck.
Oh, there
Lisa,
they are.
duck.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
okay. I am going to. Yeah, I'm just going to be like, evildoers, you will not wreak havoc on this plane anymore. And then I cast my Eldritch Blast at the
This guy?
further one.
the further one. Oh, okay. So this
I-
guy you have what's the partial cover? This guy
Plus 2 or plus
yeah.
5.
This guy's a
depending on
plus
whether it's
2,
half
this
or
guy's a
three-quarters.
plus 5 because he's
Okay.
much more
What if I come up to this, the square that Lisa's head is on right now? Well, he must have passed
Wait, let me go back to the Zoom. Lisa, where is your head?
No.
I don't know. I moved out of the way.
So basically,
Here?
first +2 guy,
Uh-huh.
and then to the right of him, 2 squares to the right of him. Will I be able to see him fully?
2 squares to the right of him. This guy?
Yeah. If I go there, will I be able to see him?
Okay, so it's the thing lah. The same
Oh,
as
he
over
still
here.
has
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy
Ah.
will have a +2 if you're here. They'll both be at +2 when you're here.
Okay.
Mm.
Ken, never mind.
Wait. Thank you for the very helpful drawings.
It's okay.
Yay.
I will Eldritch Blast +2.
Mm.
Okay.
Wait.
Rolling.
This guy +2 or this guy +2?
They're now both +2
Yeah.
to you, Joe.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
fine.
I'll Eldritch Blast the further one to
Yeah.
my aim is for his body to fall in front of his friend and like
Okay.
fight him.
So brutal.
What?
Uh
So bloodthirsty.
rolling.
Revenge for the fellow Uwu.
I rolled a 6, man.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. He somehow siams out of the way. Oh my god, what the fuck? The bird shot something at me. Any more
Okay.
actions?
Then no, let me see. I don't have any more. I don't have any more. Tragically, I do not have any bonus actions. So I'm just gonna go like, oh, fuck her, fuck her, piece of shit her.
No problem. Okay, so the
And I
bandits.
fly up into the sky.
When you hear, with your amazing avian hearing, you hear sort of the sound of someone, maybe they're saying something like, it's going to take a lot of bloody cultivation for that one to become immortal.
I fly up into the sky just to get away from the bandits anyway.
How high are you?
So depending on how much movement I have left, then that's how high I'll go. Like.
Okay, so just now you're here, I
Ah.
believe. So we've got
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
30 here.
Okay, so I fly up 20 feet into the sky.
Sure, no problem. Let's give you a thing. Fly. Is there a fly symbol? Okay, sort of.
Yes.
Oh,
Close
cool.
enough.
Or you're an angel, one or the other.
So this guy starts to move. As he reaches here, he sees you. He takes out his crossbow and takes a shot at you.
Oh, fuck her. Oh, no, shit.
Clear.
Oh, what the shit, man.
Ayo, he rolled 18 plus 3 is
Does he
Oh,
mumble, Cheryl, this one's for you?
21.
Yeah.
21 definitely hits.
Okay,
My
yeah, you-
AC is 12.
Oh, sorry. You
GG.
take 5 damage from that guy,
Ow! Ah, stop her.
and then
No
he's going to
cutting
keep
of
running.
further.
He moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can move up to here. Okay, the other guy
Oh,
is also
he's
going to
going
do
back.
the same thing. He's coming over here and he shoots you, or rather, he tries to shoot you. We've got 10 plus 3.
Yep.
Yep, sorry. You take
Yes.
another 5 from that,
Ow!
and then he's going to keep moving as well. That was 1.
He's coming back this way around, I think. I'm gonna yell from what I say. He's coming towards all of you. You must be
Okay.
careful.
And that-
Careful!
I thought they were running away.
I don't know.
Why is that bird yelling, he's coming, he's coming?
He's coming towards you.
Oh, question. When does the fire spread? Is it on your turn?
Yeah, basically
Is
start.
it concentration, Joe, or can you just...
It's concentration. Oh yeah, I should roll for my concentration.
Or you can just get rid of
But
it. You can just drop it.
yes, I could get rid of it, but that is the original fire that I spread. So like if it's spread, it's just freaking fire spreading. You know what I mean? So I can drop it.
Fair.
I'll drop the original fire, but the one that's burning on accountant is still going.
It's out of your control.
So I'll drop it. I'll
So
drop
this
it. I'm
one
like,
is gone, but the half a square is still on fire.
yeah. Then if you want, you can roll to see whether it spreads.
Poor Forest.
Oh,
Okay, even and we have a 6. Okay. Yeah, lah, since
1,
it's your
2, 3,
fire.
4, 5, 6.
Roll
Oh,
it.
I'll roll it. Yeah, okay.
Walao.
4.
4.
1, 2, 3. Oh no!
Oh no!
July.
Well,
It's-
at least she's alive
It's
now.
on Lisa.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
It's on Lisa.
It's on
What?
Lisa.
Why? Why you keep doing this to me?
You know, I'm not sure why the bird is burning like the hometown of birds, the forest.
Up next is Hans.
Um,
Han.
Lisa, just do a Dex 12. You should be fine.
Dex 12.
On her turn now.
Oh, your turn. Yeah.
If she starts in the fire.
um, so we want to talk to the accountant, right? So technically we should save.
You gotta ignore your mom.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you could say to the accountant because at the start of his turn, he will take more damage.
Yeah, he will roll the death save. Death
you'll
save
fail
throw.
it naturally because
Yeah. So I will try to pull him out of the fire.
Okay. You wanna come over here or in the tree?
And no, not the tree. The tree is evil. It's full of fire. Yeah, like flanking with Amar basically. So I will try to pull him out of
Sure.
the fire.
Can you make a strength check for me?
Will do. Strength check. I got 11.
11. Oof.
No, he's wearing silk robes.
You think he's wearing silk robes, huh? Okay, so I'm sorry, man. 11 is a little bit too. How much can strength 11 move? Does anybody know?
Yes, I'll look it up.
Thank you.
Han is like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh."
He's a big guy. He's wearing silk robes, but he's a big guy.
Silk ropes are heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking
So
at
carry?
You can push, lift, or drag twice your carrying capacity, which is your strength score multiplied by 15.
30.
Basically,
30 on
30
on
times your strength score.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's your
so-
strength score?
My strength is 10.
So the 10,
300 pounds?
so 300.
Yeah, no problem.
Can drag for 5 feet maximum.
Okay.
Okay. So just next to the fire, basically.
With that, you're able to drag him next to you over here. No problem. He's unconscious, beaten up.
How much does he, out of curiosity, how much does he weigh? Because if it's less than 150 pounds, which is like 100 kilos, he could actually just carry him.
No, he's definitely not less than 150 pounds. Am I
Could
less
have
than
been a
that?
skinny person.
No, he's not. Like I said, he's a big guy.
Okay.
Okay, so
Cool.
that's Han. Anything else you want to do?
No, I think pulling him out already took my action, so nothing else.
Awesome. And next yes, that is true. Okay lah, no tree there lah, cannot spread. Okay, so next up we have Heng Ta.
Heng Ta will pick up Min and deposit
Thank
Min
you.
next to Han and then say to Han, your mother.
Not
Okay.
my fault.
So we are going to. Do I even want to make you make a strength check?
No, it's well within my carrying capacity.
Okay.
Strength times 15.
No
And I'm
problem.
pretty small.
So are you swapping locations with her? Are you staying in the tree?
No, I'm walking away from the fire lah.
Where would you like to go?
No, I'm walking away from the fire.
Okay lah, tell me where you want to go so I can
North,
put you right.
north.
North, huh? Like that, huh?
North. So I bring her along also. Like
Where she want to
one
go?
more space up. One more space up. Yeah. Okay. We're done.
Okay, cool. Alrighty.
Thank you.
Next we have.
I would not go in the trees, so there's opportunity for fire, especially because there's another dude here, right?
Huh? Isn't that?
That's the
That's
accountant.
the unconscious accountant.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
This is the unconscious accountant. This, the other two dudes that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Amar, what would you like to do?
I am going to send my spiritual weapon
Mhm.
down to castigate these
Wine.
fellows over here.
Okay. Oh shit! I moved your wine for you. Sorry, I put it back.
That's okay.
Wait, sorry. After Heng Ta is me, right?
Oh, yes, you're correct.
Dude, it's you.
Sorry, can you put your wine glass back again?
No worries. I think Sheena just assumed you'd miss.
I did not.
Sheena's nice,
I
okay?
forgot.
She's not
I'm
like you.
sorry. Yes, go in. Go in.
Okay, what happens?
I want to
Yeah,
get
so-
away from that tree. The first thing.
You're
I wanna
already
do.
No,
flaming
I'm
through
not-
your-
No,
just
but I'm
like,
still on a tree, right? Like I'm still on leaves.
I think you're on a horse right now, or on a
Well,
centaur.
yeah, sort of lah. There's some trees in that area.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
just want to be like clear.
Sure. Where would
Maybe
you like to go?
that the one that you put me to that you just moved back from. next to Han.
Next time. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yes.
But now
Okay.
you're closer to the.
Oh, right. Okay,
That's on fire.
then to
You
that.
have a lot of movement, by the way. There's no one threatening you right now.
Yeah.
You can go wherever you want to go.
So Lisa, everything to the right, kind of where Ed's head is not tree. Everything that looks like a tree is tree.
Okay, I'm going to the other side of Pangta.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to be
This
safe.
So
one
to
comes
not
out from
tree.
this way.
Sure.
You're going
No
not
problem. Are you taking any action?
No.
Okay. No problem. Right. That is Min, and then after that we have Ama. Oh wait,
Yeah,
wait. My
so-
bandit leader. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Yep. Next.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I will move my spiritual weapon to here.
Castigating with the wine.
Castigate with a 19 on the dice, so that should hit.
Nice.
Yep.
20 something.
No problem.
Which does 8 on the damage dice, so it'll do 15 points of damage. On these
Alrighty. He
Nice.
dies
fellas.
being sloshed with wine. That is,
Ooh.
I don't know what kind of a damage is it.
Drowning.
Sloshing damage.
It is a Nebbiolo damage.
Huh?
It's the type of grape. Okay,
Yes.
I'll try again. It's Shiraz damage. Cabernet Sauvignon damage.
Sure.
Never mind that.
It's a hangover damage.
So siap. And he dies. Okay.
So,
No problem.
then I will move away from the fire
Okay.
because that seems like a popular idea.
Yeah.
And what was that? No, before I do that, I'm going to 1, 2. No, 1, 2. Where's here? That'd be 10 feet. So I'm going to move a bit closer,
Mhm.
poison spray,
Mhm.
and then move away from the fire.
Sure.
So we should be okay. So I'm going to move a little closer to here, and then he needs to make a Constitution 15 saving throw.
Oof.
Okay.
That's a tough save.
It's a big one.
I'm not sure he has it in him. He rolled 20.
Oh.
Why is
No,
everyone rolling fantastically?
Nothing to
today?
apologize.
No, no.
Nothing to apologize at all. Yeah, it takes nothing. So then Amara will so he moves 5 feet forward, so he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There.
Aha.
Okay.
Running away. Okay. So next up we have Wu.
Woo.
Oh, Wu.
Woo is angry, like, you don't shoot at the birds for no reason. I fly over to 2 squares to his left so that his cover is minimized.
Goes to his left, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
And I cast Eldritch Blasto.
Let's go. He's got +2 to his AC because he's still in the tree.
I thought Tu was going to do some bird shit thingy.
But his AC is low. lah,
Ooh.
so-
But shit is good luck though.
Does AC affect things like psychic damage? No, right?
It affects your to hit lah. But the damage
okay.
is
No matter
still
what,
normal.
it is a 2-hit life. I see.
Mm.
Okay, never mind. Then Eldritch Blasto.
Boom, boom, boom.
That is a 17.
Yes, you hit.
Okay.
Do your
oh,
damage.
Finally,
Do your
doing
damage.
something.
Can you do two?
I think can. I think.
Can, huh?
can.
Yeah.
Because somehow I got agonizing blast. So yeah, it's 9.
Very nice. He goes down. And now you are out of combat. You have what you think is an unconscious robed woman. You think is an unconscious robed man. What would you like to do, folks?
I'm gonna go and tie up the unconscious robot.
Oh wait. You also have a tree on fire.
You can roll and see whether it spreads. I'll roll. I'll roll. Save you. So odds and evens.
Go.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
This bird
It's
is
awesome,
meant for
right?
spread.
Spreads. I'm gonna
Shit.
roll.
But it's autumn, right, Sheena?
Yes, it is.
It'll be fine.
Gonna roll a d8.
Fine.
It spreads. It's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to the left. One to the left.
To the left. To the left.
It is slightly concerning that the tree is constantly on fire. So this part.
Yeah, exactly.
Can
I'll roll for the other one also to see whether it spreads.
can we?
Can I use my spiritual weapon to try and beat the fire out?
So
Pour wine on top of it.
He looks so happy.
alcohol is generally, not
But force damage will
so
work.
good.
Force.
Is this
damage.
something you have tried before?
Honestly, that is quite a good question. It's a very unusual use of it. You can try to do some damage to it. Let's see
I'm
if
gonna
it...
roll for the spread of the other one, the sliver, the quarter tree.
Sure.
To see where that spreads.
Joe's inner pyromaniac starts coming out.
It spreads.
Oh, no.
In the meantime, however,
Mm.
I'm going to go and tie up the hands of the spellcaster
It's gonna go to spread. It's not the trick.
so they can't do somatic stuff and gag them.
Okay, cool. He's
Okay.
tied and gagged.
In both cases, especially the accountant as well.
Okay.
Is there any water? Do I see any water around? Any sources of water? A stream? A fruit or anything like that?
A fruit.
Yeah.
Well, you do see their water skins.
Okay, I pick the water skins. I use my shape of water. I go now, friends. Save the forest. Wrong. Save the forest. The power is yours. And I unleash the water to go and try and douse the flames.
Okay, no problem. With that, you easily douse the flames. You are no longer responsible for the great forest fire of
I
this
am
area.
the friend
Oh,
of the
that's
forest.
nice.
Hey,
Okay.
you look pretty beat up. Are you okay? You don't want to play with fire, huh?
Yeah, fire just appeared out of nowhere. Who did that?
I don't know who. And I flutter towards the spellcasters that are being tied up.
Okay, so you have three dead bandits, one accountant who seems to be unconscious, one wizard who you think is unconscious.
I call out for Sue. Sue, little girl.
When you say I think he's unconscious, oh sorry,
You little
Okay,
girl?
yes, the little girl, yes. Yes. Did you get them?
I point at them. Sorry, some of them didn't want to come quietly.
She seems a bit taken aback by the dead bodies.
Yeah, this is what happens when you ask people to ask for help. Anyway, so
Wow. Okay. She seems even more perturbed now. Like, what have I done?
Wow.
It's to save her. It's to save for the children. Children.
Hangda goes up and just writes, "Oh, dollar, pay dollar."
you will have justice, but at what price?
What?
It's okay. Come. Then I take my wing pants and I cover her eyes. Okay.
Ah.
So everything is okay now. So I suppose we should interrogate her. This is a tool.
Oh, they're not dead yet? Okay.
They are not moving. One of us can do a medicine check to see if it's still alive. You think it's a good idea?
Yeah.
I don't. Let me see. I have a +1. Who's got a better?
This is not a whiz-based party.
My medicine is +2.
Yeah, same +2.
My medicine is +2 as well. So yeah, same.
I'm not gonna say like, you can only make it the check one time. So
Okay.
if more of you want to go and check it out, you can.
I just want to see whether this caster, you said it appears to be alive or appears to be unconscious a couple of times. So I want to just check into that one.
Sure.
And
Okay.
if one of you checks the accountant, I'll give guidance as well.
She got beat really bad. So even though he tried to pull his punch, it was still a lot of damage.
Okay.
Okay, is she alive?
She has a big dent in the side of her skull.
Ugh.
Is she alive?
Can you make your medicine check, please?
Okay.
Oh yes, 18 + 2, 20.
Okay, she's
Wow.
breathing,
Oh.
but you're not sure how much brain is left there.
Oh,
It got rattled bad.
Okay.
well, that's dark.
We only need one to torture. Can I start looting her body?
Sure. In her body.
In her
In her body. Ew.
Ew.
Just before we do that, I'm going to say I
organs.
don't think this one's going to make it. So either we heal her or
I'll
let her go peacefully.
I'll check the other one. So with my hand still
Cool.
over Sue's eyes, I'm like, okay. Like I slowly shuffle Sue closer to the body. Okay, bend down. And then I medicine check.
You're bringing her so close to the body.
And I will firebolt the mage. Just
Oh.
to let her die quickly.
Okay. Your
Uh,
firebolt hits no problem, and she just and dies.
Oh, shiny, shiny clothes. I rolled a 4. Oh, nice. I want to take the clothes.
Wait,
Oh,
you're
nice.
searching the accountant?
I'm actually just doing a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, beautiful.
So on a 4,
I
you
want to
are
take all the
yeah.
clothes.
Yeah, way too engrossed in the clothes to
Oh,
give a
nice.
shit about whether it's breathing or not.
Anybody else want to check?
Yeah. Once I've searched, I want to search this mage first,
Yep.
and then I'll.
On the mage,
Mm.
unfortunately, what's your investigation roll?
Sure. That's a 3, Sheena, with a natural 1.
Oh.
You don't find anything.
I think I'm probably just a bit too keen on going over and doing
Okay.
that medicine check.
I think the clothes here are too shiny. I change it with you. Racist man. Okay? So you go.
I can do the medicine check. I mean, like I pulled the
Yeah,
guy
go for
out of the guy out of fire, right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Technically, I'm not a racist man. My friend is a racist woman. But that is a different point altogether. Irritating bird. And,
17.
Okay, at 17, you know he's still alive, he's breathing. He seems to be bleeding a little bit, and you're worried that he could continue to bleed.
Yeah. He's bleeding, but yeah, who knows if he'll make it or not.
Can anybody else do investigation of on the other spellcaster's body?
I
Sure.
can.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and
Start
search.
keeping an eye on.
One person goes to search. Tell me who you're searching, what you're searching, and then you can roll with advantage. I'm assuming everybody's kind of helping out.
Can I stabilize the one that's hurt?
Yes, you may. You can just do a regular medicine check to stabilize.
And hello to our friends from
18.
They Don't See Gamer.
Hey, friends and
Thanks for
Dennis.
joining us.
Hey, that was
Welcome,
good.
welcome.
I'm still distracted by the shiny clothes, so I'll just be there. Oh, beautiful clothes. Oh my God, what a special
You think you
fabric.
managed to staunch all the bleeding that needs to be staunched?
Oh, nice. Oh, nice
And,
red color. Oh, no, that's
He should be able to come to in a while.
So then we'll tie him up properly and search him as well.
Sure. Come, give me your searching rolls investigation.
3 for investigation.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled. Sorry.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
what
right.
you roll,
What'd you get?
Lisa?
It's like
What roll?
went from Lisa.
I rolled a 20.
Okay.
Finally!
Finally, after 10,000 ones.
So
Why do you have to do that?
It's your quota. It's your quota.
Okay, guys, this is what you find, okay? On the 2 bodies down there, you find 2 sets of regular leather armor. You don't think they're going to give as much protection as what you're wearing anyway. The guy by the fire pit, he got exploded so bad, there is nothing left of him.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very bad. It was like so much. Anyway,
Okay.
the spellcaster, you find a dagger and 30 gold. And on this guy, on the floor where the 2 guys were fighting originally, you find another set of studded leather armor. And it looks quite nice. It's quite fancy. It's been used, but it's still serviceable. So for the light armor wearer people among you.
Is it smelly?
No, actually, it's been cleaned up quite nicely. You think the mage had, done her prestidigitation on it, probably. Finally, on Accountant Man, you find, you find a scimitar, a dagger, and you realize that there's something unusual about the robes that he's wearing.
Oh, so
Okay.
shiny, I told you. It's beautiful. I want to try. It's okay? It's
No.
okay? No. Thank you. Most kind.
No.
I started to take off the robe.
No, so having got them, I'm just gonna look at them and then say, look over.
Did you strip this guy
Han.
naked when we were not paying attention?
I'm gonna look over at Han and say, Han, can you do the thing you do when you're able to see the magic and understand these things? These look interesting.
I don't have it.
Oh, you are knowing how to detect the magic.
I think someone has an item that can do that.
I might be able to help. That is how I found the
I hear
wielder
this
of-
funny noise. It's very strange, it is like the sound of
Who
bird.
do you think has the wand of magic detection? Who?
Sorry. Give me a sec. I need to retcon a little bit because I realized the description of it is not what is same as what I'm saying. So, Han, when you pulled the guy away, you realize that the silk ropes don't feel like silk ropes at all.
Oh.
In fact, they feel a lot more bulky and a lot sturdier.
Okay.
They're curtains.
That's actually what I was thinking.
You feel studs
Okay.
where you don't see any.
Studded curtains.
Okay, thank you.
Studded
I don't know,
curtains.
sound of music. Okay, so sorry, Mr. Sorcerer, I'm trying to be civil. You say you want to detect
How do you know I'm a sorcerer?
I see you cast a lot of spell. I have a brain.
So I could be a wizard or a cleric or any number of things. I
Oh.
could be a bard. My singing voice is
No,
beautiful.
no, no. I listen to your voice. I don't think you have it in you to be a bard. But
Amar has a charisma of 20, just saying. So he's pretty fucking charming. I may not be. 'cause
What,
it's Wednesday.
okay, my charisma is 18. We can get charisma off if you like. But look, if you want, I can assist. Would you like my assistance? I look at Min. Would you like me to assist?
Assist what?
To
Yes, I do not know what they are saying either, but
would you like
I'm
me
sure it is helpful.
to assist to see what is this special robe which is so shiny? How about you, strange little Yuan-Ti man? You also half man, half snake. If you keep cultivating, perhaps one day you too will attain immortality.
Hongda, is this person your friend?
Yeah.
Like, is there any reason that we need to keep them alive as well? We are about to dig some shallow graves anyway.
I am about. Please watch your language. I am about to attain immortality. You are
about to
to
attain
a god.
immortality in a way. Yes.
Oh,
Sue speaks up at this point. Can you please not fight amongst yourself? I mean, we still don't know where they went.
Oh yes, yes,
Right.
that's true. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
As a,
Well, that's true. Let's torture this person and find out.
okay, now before as
Sue,
gesture.
didn't we say you should do me a favor? Go and look up at these, get the things out of these people's pockets. It'll be useful later on when we need to make sure that your people are free.
Okay, I found 120 gold.
Wow.
That's amazing. Go and look again just to make sure you didn't miss anything.
Well, he's not wearing robes. There's something weird about them. They don't feel like it.
You're very good at this stuff.
See? Dong dong.
I
Very perceptive, I must say.
so I'm
Did
like
you notice that? Oh, perspicacious immortal.
yes. And that's
Stupid
because
bollocks.
stop it. Attack roll. No, look, I will.
My spiritual weapon is still hovering.
The wine glass of
And your glass of wine. Okay.
It's perfectly good.
As a gesture of a peace, okay, I take out my wand of magic detection. I use it like an airport scanner. I go beep 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 beep.
Oh, yeah.
beep, 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 beep,
His
beep,
robes
beep.
are very magical. Well, not very magical, but they are magical.
What's this bird doing?
Can it not detect what sort
Type
of
of?
magic?
It's like an illusion magic.
Okay. Right.
It's like abjuration, I want to say.
Abjuration. Oh, okay. Abjuration and illusion. Okay.
Is there anything on this sword and this dagger?
Beep, 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 beep,
Nope,
beep, beep, beep.
nothing.
Nope. I believe it is just the robe. So, anybody want? It is very fashionable. It is in the fall colors. It is now autumn. You can, if anybody paint your portrait, you will look very stylish.
I, for one, do not wear armor. Can you see as he touches himself, there's little arcane glyphs that just appear on him. Because I'm unable to wear it. I've never trained. Min, perhaps? Or Han? I do not know.
This is light armor, right? So
yeah, I was gonna ask, is it
Yes.
heavy? What?
It is light armor. It is studded leather, you think, based on the description so far. It'll definitely give you more protection than the leather you're currently wearing.
You look like you have been badly burnt by the fire. I think perhaps if you don't play with fire, if you plan to play with fire, you should wear something like this.
Yes, mom. Please.
I will take it, but I want to ask again, where did the fire come from?
Fire spreads. Who
From?
is to control where it comes and where it goes? This is the way of the world. It's ours not to question why. Let us find these missing children. Come.
Yeah.
Are you stripping him?
Have we not already stripped him?
Well, I'd like to drag him into the middle of the clearing.
Yeah.
And while we sent
So far, I've been told that you guys tied him up. You tied the mage up. And you
Okay,
killed
let's
the
strip him.
mage.
Mage is
I
very
strip him, I
bad.
You
strip him.
strip him. Okay, you strip
Yeah.
him. And as you strip him, you realize, yeah, it's not robes. It's freaking armor that look like robes for some bizarre ass
Oh,
reasons.
fancy.
As we strip him, does he got any tattoos, any markings, any rings, signets, things?
Six packs.
Oh, definitely not, I guess.
Han is out for
Anything that would get him a premium on onlyhans.com.
He does have tattoos, like a random assortment of various symbols that you think maybe meant something to him, but to you it doesn't really make sense, lah. It's like unless you somehow know this person's personal story. Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
so I say to the rest of the party, so how do we wake him up?
So somebody go and make sure that Sue doesn't see this, and make sure that she's going for a nice walk in the woods.
Okay, Sue,
yourself.
you ever had a ride on a centaur before?
I've never
Aw.
seen
I've never had.
Yeah.
Can I join?
Han, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so, Zero, can you help to put her on my back?
Oh yes, how do we
Aw.
go?
I go have a
Sue
trot.
hops on. Oh my god! He's so fast!
Click up, click up, click
Go
up,
slow, we're gonna die!
click up. So,
So now that she's kind of got out of range, I will take one of the logs out of the fire.
Oh no. Put it in your neighbor's eye.
Not quite, no. I will splash a bit of water on this guy's face, and then I will drop the log in between his legs.
Oh.
Oh wow.
And
Wow.
as he screams out in pain, I'll remove the log, and then we'll draw veil over the rest of it, where it's basically going to be I'm going to intimidate him with the intention of having him tell me what is going on.
So, what I'm going to do, since you dropped the log, is I'm going to roll a dexterity save for him to see if he can avoid getting his balls boiled.
Oh no, I because he's tied up, I'm planning on, doing a bit of damage.
Oh yeah, you do a bit of damage, he goes back unconscious.
Oh no.
Not that much damage. It's meant to be
Is
like.
it a really
What's that
small log?
nothing, friend?
Oh, it's literally it's binary, right? It's like it's not.
It's only stabilized, so he
That
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Fine. Okay. In which case I'll say, cool. Well, he's tied up.
Mm-hmm.
I will use a healing word on him.
Sure.
Wow.
Make signals.
He heals up and he's like, comes to,
And then I will drop a very painful log in between his legs.
do your damage.
Oh shit.
On D4.
For God's
Oh, that
sakes.
So that'll be 5 points.
I wish I went with you.
Okay.
D4 plus strength, or just D4.
No, just D4 for the burning. Lah. I
Oh,
assume
then
you're not
3.
actually dropping it on him.
No,
Just
3.
okay. So how much do you heal him for?
Thank you. Good question. 8.
Okay, so he's still up, and he's like trying to move his jewels away from the fire. What the fuck, you crazy shit! What the fuck do you want?
Hand on his chest and say, that is the correct attitude. Well done for identifying the first question. You may well survive this. The odds are low, but they're better now.
Okay, can you
So-
make an intimidation check for me with advantage?
That is 21.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Oh,
you
wow.
think he may have
20.
attempted to put out the fire by himself. The acrid smell of
is-
urine
Okay.
starts to fill the forest clearing a little bit. Fine, what do you want?
I have it on good information that 200 or so years of cultivation will allow you to resolve such minor inconveniences, presuming that you survive that long. Now, tell me everything. If you lied to me once, and I will just use a bit of just, showing my fangs and dripping a tiny bit of poison out, whatever, right? And then I'll be like, if you lied to me once, then maybe I won't notice. If you lied to me twice, I'll notice. You lied to me 3 times, and I'll just spit a poison spray into the fire. You'll, sit, right?
Okay.
Good. So, first question, it's an easy one. What is your name?
My name, I'm Arnold.
Arnold what?
Arnold Smith.
I backhand him around the face.
It really is his name. I didn't think of a name for him, so stop smacking my guy for no
I
reason.
smack him in the face and I just say, Arnold Smith, sir.
Arnold Smith, sir.
Correct. Now, next question. What were you doing here? I warn you. A word of a lie, and I'll start with your left nutsack, huh?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Okay,
So-
I'm not. We just came back. We were heading back to town. We were just resting here for a bit, counting the money in case he stiffed us. That's all.
Who stiffed you?
Marcus Tendo.
Who is Marcus Tandori?
No, not Tandori. Tendo.
Who is Marcus Tendo?
He's the guy we are working for.
You better start giving me more complete information. What is the job that you are working on? Spill, as they say, the proverbial dal.
What is a dal? I don't know. Oh my god. Just
will
don't kill me.
explain to
Don't
you.
kill me, okay?
In my many years of traveling the world, I have experienced some dal. It is rather delicious. So I'm going to. It is a sort of like a lentil sort of sauce. And what you do is you boil it over the fire, and then after that it becomes a rather.
Whoa.
Arnold is confused as fuck
As
and
terrifying as that information is, and I must commend you actually on your worldliness.
Thank you.
What I was trying to say in summary was, please explain the totality of this situation in a brief and yet comprehensive manner, and you may well walk away from it. What
he
are you
looks
doing
at
in
you with
this
slight hope
place?
in his eyes, as though he's really hoping he might make it out alive. So my crew and I, we were hired by that Marcus Tendo fella. He's a noble kind of
Chendol.
Huh?
Chendol.
Tendo,
Tendo.
Tendo.
Oh,
A
sorry.
way of the sky. So in my extensive travels, I have.
Whoa,
also-
let her finish.
And he hired my crew to bring him children, just any children, just
And out of curiosity, is that a normality in this area where somebody comes to you and says, bring me children? Like they will say, bring me naan, and you will bring them children.
I will
Is this a
explain.
normality?
So naan is a type of flat
Oh.
bread.
Whoa, huh?
I am.
he looks like a bit torn, like not sure
I'm
what the
like,
fuck to do.
I understand that in my travels I understand your strategy. It's good copper, bad copper. So I am trying to be the good copper. Please carry on.
So let's be clear. I'm the nice one. That's the crazy motherfucker. Now, here's the point. Who is Marcus Chendol and why does he want children like none?
Okay. For those of you who've been in the court before, you have like some kind of court background, you can make a
Yeah.
history check for me.
Got it. That's... I
might
have
have.
the courtier background. So.
I have.
I'm clean. I've never been to the court before.
It's
too.
19.
I rolled a 23.
Very good. Okay, so for 1923, Woo, how were you involved in the court?
I think just in my years.
Public nuisance.
200 years!
It's like the king trying to hold his court, right?
Because, okay, so my background is that I'm a scholar and a sage as well, actually.
okay.
So I probably
Oh,
like try to like, no, like this is the ways of the world. I write poems for the.
He's a
for the
goddamn
royalty.
traveling con man.
So, Ama, you are actually familiar with the Tendo name. It is a long line of nobility that's gone back like forever. Old friends of the king sort of thing. So Marcus, you believe, was one of the younger sons. He's the only one remaining, so he's actually not that young lah. It's just that, he's the one surviving Tendo. You don't know too much about him because after a while he just disappeared from court for some bizarre reason. Woo Woo, you know Marcus, as in like not personally, but you know of him. He's also
Okay.
a scholar type. You remember him like he dabbles in arcane arts and so on and so forth, but he never really had like a particular specialty. So he was always more like trying out everything. He was more, how you say, he learned things and then he decided, oh, let's give that a go. Oh, let's
Right,
give that
right.
a go. That sort of thing.
Okay.
Also, you don't know much about him personally, but you do know that he also disappeared from courts. What the scholars gossiped amongst themselves, because they are huge gossips, was the fact that some tragedy happened in his family. Something about his wife.
Tragedy.
That's all you know.
Okay.
Okay, so over here, Mr. Arnold on the floor, scared out of his mind, confused about who to answer next. So do I continue?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Marcus found us, and he said that he needs children. I mean, we don't ask questions. We're just mercenaries. You pay us, we do the job, right? So yeah. Amanda over there was in charge of getting the kids, and we just bring them to him. That's all.
Where is he?
The old church up the hill.
What does he do with these children?
I don't know. We don't ask questions. We just deliver the goods like we're supposed to. He pays us well, and yeah.
Is this, and where have you put the money?
There. His hands are tied up, so he can just where he was counting earlier.
I look at Han and I always say, ask him to walk over.
Well,
Where else?
Money.
it was on me, but you've
Where
taken
else?
it.
Can't have paid you that well if it's only this amount.
You took the armor I bought with the money.
Arnold, do you have your accounting book with you?
Accounting book?
He was actually just counting the money. He didn't actually.
What
have a book.
accounting book?
We just thought you were an accountant for some reason.
It's because of the armor, wasn't it? The robes give you this,
Oh yeah, I would to say, not so pretty dapper actually. Now, coming back to the crux of this matter, how many of these children have you delivered to Marcus Tendo?
He looks at you kind of terrified, like worried you'll hit him if he gives a big number.
Remember, if you lie, you won't be walking away from here. It is better to give the whole truth than to risk my wrath.
Okay, you think he was about to say 5, then as you threaten him again, he 7.
And where did you purloin these children from?
They're every fuckwhere in town. I mean, urchins are like a dime a dozen. There's so many of them. They come out like rats.
Which town is this?
You don't know. Like somehow, the name of the town has never come up.
No, I'm asking him, which town is this?
The name of the town has never come up.
That is the name of the town. That is the most strangely named town. What is the inhabitants? What is the name of this town?
The town? Little Rock.
Little Rock.
Yes.
Okay. Have I heard of Little Rock?
Make a history check.
I will also make a history check unless anybody else wants to. Okay, I'm gonna roll history.
I'm not even there.
Yeah, that was bad. 8.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll do history check.
I'll
Yeah.
try.
I believe in letting everybody roll.
Aww,
And based on
so
your results, I'll
sweet.
give you stuff.
14.
12.
8.
Okay. Okay, at 12, you vaguely recall there's some kind of urban legend about Little Rock where kids go missing. But yeah, with that role, you're not too sure of the full story. Everyone else has roughly heard of it, but you don't know about this legend.
Tell me, Arnold, where does Marcus live? He has a lot of guards, lot of people that he lives with?
Well, that's a very difficult question, and I need to split up the answer in a few parts. His house in town, yes, there are guards there, but he doesn't live there. He lives in the church now, I think. I mean, the last few times we had to deliver the children, we had to go to the church. And I don't think there are guards there. We only ever see him.
And this is a church of which god?
I don't know. I mean, the church's not used anymore. It's like abandoned a long time ago. Nobody wants to walk up the freaking hill to go to church every week,
So where is the church exactly from here?
You see that trail? Yeah. If you look where he's pointing, you will see a trail. And it's wide enough, and you basically think that this trail was well traversed once upon a time. So even though it's been quite a while, according to him, that the church has been not used, it's still there. Lah. The wilderness is trying to take it back.
So, I guess, does anybody else have any other questions before we resolve the matter of Arnold's perfidy here?
No.
You said you let me go if I answered. I answered everything.
No, I said you had a 5% chance of walking away.
What do you mean? I mean,
So now I'm going to figure out exactly how lucky you are.
dum dum dum.
And I'll put a firebolt in his forehead.
Mom, you're being taught by this person.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like that.
Oh,
I'll stand up and straighten my clothes and say, terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
the evildoer has been destroyed. Come, let us go and save the children to earn merit in the eyes of heaven.
I found myself strangely in agreement with Mr.
Wu,
Birdie
Mr.
person.
Wu. Mr. Wu. It is an easy
Mr.
name.
Wu, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you straighten up from finishing off, you realize that the sun is setting.
Uh-oh.
It has been setting all this time, lah. But you think in about half an hour more, it's going to be dark.
I think we should go and save the children now. Okay, I'm going to send my secret code word to summon back Heng Da. Where are you?
Ang make a perception check.
Oh, 16.
Young
Okay.
Ta throws his weapon.
Yeah, you hear a bird call.
Okay.
You think it's evening time, there's bird calling.
Yeah, it's basically 0. He sounded like that for the whole of his life.
Okay. You
Okay.
return to the group
Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
and you find dead bodies all around. Seal on your back gasps.
Well, I was going to say, as that call happened, I was going to request to the other people that we perhaps bust the bodies off to the side.
Mm.
Also, having searched all of them if there are any others.
Yep.
Great.
So from what you find, you have a glamored studded leather armor, you have studded leather armor, and you have 120 gold.
Okay.
Ooh.
Cool. All right.
That's including the pile that he had as well, right?
In total, you have 120 gold.
So Heng Da comes back. Oh wow, look, it's so clear. Wow, everything looks so clean. So now that we've cleaned up, I let you off my back. Where are we going?
Follow
I
me.
will. I'll bring Heng Da up to speed on the things we learned from
Okay.
this dude.
Han tried to ride Heng Da as well.
Small, because it doesn't require any, attunement, the studded leather armor, the glamored one, gives you an additional +1 to your AC. Plus, you can change the appearance of it
Oh, nice.
for fun.
Wait, this is the one I'm taking.
Apparently,
you
yeah.
want
I took it off. I took it off that guy. I'll
Yeah.
give it to
Can you wear? Who can wear this?
It's light armor, so actually I can wear it. Min can wear it.
Yeah.
Can wear it.
I would suggest Min because she looks like she's
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
front line to take a shit ton.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, she's desperately unlucky, so every edge she can have is better than none, right?
And why
Yeah,
did
not
you,
something in the sun.
why did you bring these people? Very quietly like, why you bring a smaller?
She literally fell out of a tree and then died. I mean, like, what kind of student is this?
It's pretty much like
Yeah.
the same day that I also almost drowned and then also got burnt.
It is.
A lot
It is
has
very
gone
much,
on.
in fact.
Okay.
Okay.
So as I keep Han at hoof's length, so is are we taking a break or are we going now?
I think we need a little bit of a break. I don't know.
The
how
sun is
everybody's
setting.
feeling.
Goodness waits justice waits for no man.
The sun is setting, but as you look around you, realize that 3 of your party members can see in the dark. And somebody, one of you,
Yes.
I don't know who, has
I can see in the dark.
equipment that can help.
Okay, let us go.
Maybe you should rest first. I point at Min.
Yes,
half
I,
dead.
I would like to rest, please.
Okay.
Do a short rest.
Go ahead, you can do a short rest. Are you just resting? Are you taking watch? Any kind of precautions?
I'll take watch because I don't get anything.
Yeah, I will take watch as well.
I'll rest.
Okay. Fast forward through the rest, everything seems fine. The forest is relatively calm, actually, no problem. You can heal back any hit dice you want to heal back. Regain any powers that you regain.
Yes, that's true. Thanks for
Oh.
reminding me.
By the end of your rest, night has fallen. The forest is dark. The moon is a sliver in the sky. Just barely that you can see it, but giving off barely any illumination.
Okay.
So, I want to ask you, if we go to this place and you're following us there, it might get dangerous. So, can you find somewhere to hide when we get there, please?
Oh,
Don't follow us in, lah. We tell you when it's safe to come in after us.
but what
Okay.
about my sister? I mean,
What
I
does your
mean-
sister look like?
me.
Oh, okay. Then
We're-
it will
we're
be quite
twins.
easy. Don't worry.
Okay.
You're a twin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's your twin sister.
Do you have somewhere to stay?
I can go back to town. It's not very far.
You have somewhere safe in town?
Well, yeah, I guess sort of.
Maybe you stay with us.
Do I believe her, or is she putting a front on?
Well, she's an urchin, so it's not like she really has a home per se. She has lodgings, like part in a sewer sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh.
given the fact that 7 of her companions were taken, nowhere feels safe anymore.
Okay. Heng Da used to be a beat cop. He was a town guard. So
Yep.
he's like, I think you better just come with us and we will look for a spot where you can hide outside the church, and then once it's safe inside, we'll let you know, okay?
Okay,
You will hear Wu making that annoying sound that only he can make.
okay, sure.
Which one is that, Hangda? Because there's a few.
Ama, you don't play fire.
Yeah, enough.
Where did he say that we need to go?
The church.
Oh, I know the church. I know the church. We just need to follow that trail.
Okay.
But
cool.
no one's been there for a very long time. I mean, some of the older kids go sometimes, and they break stuff, which isn't really nice because it's a church, But
Mm,
but it's not been in use for a very long time
Okay.
already.
I take my wing tents and cover Sue's mouth. Okay now. Okay. Let's go. Okay.
You get the
Fine.
sense that she's trying her best to be helpful.
Okay. Okay. So
Actually, very helpful.
how shall we proceed? Should I carry a Sue and flying in the air, and you can follow?
Perhaps you can scout ahead. Can you see in the dark?
I can see in the dark.
That is incredible. Perhaps you could scout ahead, maybe a long way ahead, and determine if there are any other people in the vicinity, and then come back to us. Maybe after, I don't know, a few weeks. But certainly, but after you've had a good scout.
Let me see how high my intelligence is. My intelligence is quite high. I'm like,
Oh, la, like that. How?
ah, funny. I never see you in the quarter before. So I understand that you were in the quarter. I guess you can't have made it very far, I suppose. But never mind. I will go ahead and travel ahead. So I go.
Hey,
I'm
So
about to go.
I guess we follow on foot.
yep.
It's dark, right?
It is
Hmm.
dark. There is very little illumination. If you don't have dark vision, it's very hard to travel. If you have dark vision, it's okay lah. It's like that lah.
Who doesn't have that vision?
Who doesn't have dark vision?
Ed's got goggles of night.
Yeah,
right?
I've got
Oh,
the
then what do you have?
NVGs.
I am a Aarakocra. Apparently now they have dark vision.
Oh,
Do they?
excellent.
Yeah.
I thought they didn't have.
Somebody was
Okay.
upset about it. Like they were like, "Oh, everybody's got dark vision now." Yeah. Upset about it.
Sue doesn't have dark vision, right? Sue doesn't have dark vision,
Sue
right?
does not have dark vision. She can't see
Maybe
shit.
you can sort of take another packy on Hengda.
So yeah, along the way, Khan basically pick up 4 pebbles, and then using his magical tinkering, he make all of them light up
Good
500 years.
Yeah.
Han gave 1 to Sue so that
Aw.
Sue feels a little bit safer in the dark. With the other 3, he tries to juggle and keep failing while walking.
So you keep losing the pebbles, do you?
Oh, then pick up again. Oh, keep doing that.
Despite the bleakness of the day, Sue is very amused by your juggling and very thankful for the light pebble that you've given her. She seems very warm towards you now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Han, I just want to let you know that as we approach the church, if you do that, you're probably gonna get shot.
Then Han is like, oh, nothing happened.
Yeah, and not by me, probably by Amma.
I wouldn't shoot Han. He's perfectly capable of getting shot all by himself.
Upon hearing that, Sue tries to tuck the light stone into her waistband. Does it conceal the light?
Very smart.
It's 5 foot, so yeah, it should
okay.
conceal.
It's a small light.
Okay. Then she
It's
pulls it
small,
out
actually.
again. It's still a little bit up ahead, so I'll just keep this out for now if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
But make sure later when you're hiding to hide the light, okay?
Okay.
While I'm flying, let me know whether you want me to roll perception. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, because of my pact with my Dark Lord, I can cast Mage Armor at will. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Sure. It lasts for 8 hours, so it shouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem.
I saw that much earlier.
Okay.
I'm going to point my finger in the rough direction I saw Wubu go and just sort of try and message and see if they're in range and just say, any luck?
How far are you flying?
I will fly within message range lah. Just
Okay,
to,
cool.
Yeah.
So you okay. So
60
make
feet.
a perception check for me.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have been. Let's see. Okay.
What is your passive?
It's plus passive?
Yeah.
Passive.
Yeah, your
It's
passive.
11.
11. Okay, yeah, please make a perception check for
Yeah.
me.
Gosh, that's a 10.
Okay. So
Can I
there
use
are a lot of-
nature instead? What about nature? I can do a nature.
well, if you do a nature, you will notice that there are a lot of trees.
Okay.
And you'll know the types of trees.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay lah. Honestly, let's see. Okay. So you fly up a bit more ahead. You follow the trail. It's relatively easy, even though it's been quite a few years that this place has not been walked to. So the trees are starting to grow in bits. You actually lose the trail a little, but you fly on and then you easily see where it goes. Eventually, you reach up to the top of the hill, and you find yourself.
Dun,
Let me
dun, dun.
see.
Oh,
How
so
do I
dark.
bring you guys over? That is the question. Hold on, ah.
So while because Amar is messaging me, I say, I see the church. It is very dark.
It is
I-
very dark.
I don't see anyone else around.
And so message back and say, that is excellent. If you are able to circumnavigate the church to see that, make sure there's no one else, and then come back, and we can maybe approach all together.
Where's my
I will
horse?
try.
Change a horse.
Change your horse, new horse.
Okay.
So I do as Amar suggests. I circumnavigate the church using my excellent perception of 11.
Okay, how high are you flying?
I'm gonna try and maintain message distance. So basically, if they're not coming so close, I think I'll be like 30 feet above the ground now. So I'm not out of range. 30 or 20 feet above the ground.
Okay. You see the church. The church is what looks to you like a one-story building. Despite the fact that it is very old, it seems very well built in such a way that the roof still seems intact, the walls still seem intact. You don't see windows per se. What you do see are like little slits that act maybe
oh
like
no.
windows. It's like of the very old. Sorry, I didn't realize this will be triggering.
No, it's just yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's a very old architecture, and like it's of the era where glass windows weren't really a thing yet. So
Right.
the worry was more about keeping the winter out than aerating the place.
Right. Do I see any open doors?
You see a door over here.
Okay.
Can you see it? I don't
Yes,
know.
but it's not open lah.
Yeah, it's not open.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Do
I
you fly
don't-
around, or do you just like?
I fly around. I just fly because my speed is 50 feet, so I'm gonna try and I come back and catch up with them.
Okay, so if you come over to here, you will see around here. You will see that there is a wall. How high are you flying? Sorry.
20 lah.
20, huh? 20 feet. Okay, you see that there's a wooden wall here. Oh, can you see? There's a wooden
Can
wall
see your
here.
cursor.
Yeah.
Okay. It's behind Heng Da. Okay.
Yeah, the wooden wall is about 15 feet high. And then
Okay.
there's a tree here. And the tree seems to be growing in such a way that it's pushing the wooden wall. So it's like, it's not that stable.
Okay.
Do you
and
go any closer?
No, I go back to the party first and I say, there are two means of possible ingress into the church. So there is this door, as you can see, which is right in front of your eyes, and on the other side there is a wooden wall that it looks like has been ravaged by nature because You know, sooner or later, nature will come for us all and reclaim us unto the earth. So it looks like it's been trying to reclaim this wooden wall and it's tilting. So perhaps we can use it to commune with the deity inside, by which I mean we climb the sloping wooden wall and we go inside the church. So, which way you want to try first?
And Amma just looks and says, does anybody have a summary?
So,
Han is still like juggling.
no, you cannot. If you drop the pebble, people inside will hear. You understand? Huh? I know you are very young, okay? You are young, and you are silly little half-snake boy. But if you cultivate long like me, you'll become smarter.
Zero, can you give the summary?
So, nature comes for us all sooner or later. So you can see that this church is surrounded by nature. So the church is also made of nature in the sense that the door is made out of natural material. So some aspects of nature are stronger than other aspects of nature. So if you
So
push
we
it,
can climb the tree and go in now.
so yes, you can.
So it's a wooden door at the back. Is that where?
The wooden wall, it's being pressured upon by a tree.
Being pleasured?
Pressured. Please don't be racist, okay? I don't make fun of your accent. You don't make fun of my accent.
I wasn't making
Let
fun
us
of your
try
accent.
and
You literally said there's a
coexist.
wooden wall being pleasured.
No,
So
I
I'm
said
just
it's
curious
with
as to what is pleasuring this wall.
What is happening?
You are- we must try and coexist in harmony, okay?
Got wood?
You keep calling him half snake boy. I mean, honestly,
Yes, and
it's
like
a
the same
bit of an offense to my
as
heritage as
I-
well. Now you mention
Oh,
it,
that is true. I did not notice you are both a half.
but that's fine. I pegged you as a racist a long time ago. Now carry on with your pleasuring wood.
So basically, we are surrounded by nature, and the earth will come for us all.
Okay, so we can climb the tree and go in. Can we get the...
You can also try to open the door.
Did you go all the way around to the back,
I did.
the other side?
Yes,
You didn't.
I did.
You did. Oh, you went all the way to the top side.
Yeah, I circumnavigated the thing essentially.
You went all the way around. Okay, cool. So Sheena, just to be clear, the only two things were just on the wood that's being pleasured and the other one.
Yes. And then you see like slight arrow slits, what look like arrow slits in certain parts of the building. That's all.
Okay. So I turn to Min. So are you healed already?
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm like at like half HP.
Do you want to drink
Did
some more?
you spend all your hit dice?
Oh yeah, did you when you rest? Did you spend your hit dice?
I did, but not all, because I was.
Did you? Why don't you spend all your hit dice?
Oh,
Don't
okay.
save, please.
Okay.
Scooby-Doo retcon.
Spend all your hit dice. Because that's how you're gonna die.
I do not have a problem with it. Go ahead.
Retcon.
Okay, so now that she looks better, so maybe Min, you can go in, take a look, and then tell us what's there. Because if I go, I will cling gong gong and.
How should she go inside? Should she try to open the door, or should she try to climb over the wall?
I think she should climb the tree lah.
Okay.
I
Okay,
mean,
the tree
I leave it to her.
was on the inside of the wall, but it's growing in such a way that it's pressing on the wall.
So the wall is now singing.
Ah,
So it's
so
like singing.
Dang it.
And
so
like that.
she looks like the type that can climb sheer cliff faces lah.
She's not a monk anymore.
I give her credit. Rope.
Oh yeah, that's true. Roll. Yeah, I can.
Okay, the only way we see through the thing is through the door.
There is a door, and then there's a wall at the back. You don't know too much about the wall because the tree does block quite a bit of.
Okay, so I note the door, but I will go to the wall and try and see whether there's any way in, any like windows that I can
Sure.
look through.
Okay, how are you approaching the building? Are you doing it like normal?
Stealthily. Like I'm being very cautious because it's been a very terrible day.
Sure.
Before she goes, I'll put my hand on her shoulder and I'll say, now, remember in all of our lessons, the most important thing is don't fuck it up. And I'll give her guidance.
And when she says that, I'm like, just now the man that before he got shot in the head, he say that your armor can change your appearance. I don't know whether you want to do like how they call camouflage. I don't know whether can give you a little bit more stealthy. You wanted to try?
Sure.
Before they change it. Oh, where did you go? I don't know.
No, Glenn started can make the studded leather look like you're wearing normal clothes.
Yeah.
Cannot like.
But you can change the
But normal,
appearance of the
normal
clothes.
camo clothes.
black
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call
Yeah, normal camo clothes. That's a
Sure,
great idea.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so I will
I
give
do
you advantage
that.
on
Okay.
your stealth roll. And
Thank
you've
you.
got your guidance as well as you move up.
Don't play. Don't play. with fire.
Guidance is how much? Sorry.
Plus
1d4.
1d4 when you need it,
Okay.
within the next minute.
which is like 10 rounds. So.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 19, so that's good.
Oh.
And then okay, so 19 plus 5.
24. Yep.
Very good. Okay, so I will let you come up all the way up over to here where you'll be able to see.
Like a shadow.
Yes, isn't it like a shadow? You'll be able to see the wall over here. It's not very high. It's only about 15 feet tall. The tree has grown beyond that, so it's about 25 feet, and it's pressing on the wall just underneath it, such that it's not very structurally sound anymore. I don't need you to make another stealth roll. Would you like to go anywhere else?
Just to know, because nobody seemed to react to me when I was flying around, I'm just going to fly up so I have sight of Min.
Okay, from where?
So I'm gonna say, you see, you know where Lisa's head is. So if Lisa, I will be around Lisa's arm. No,
Wait,
no.
Lisa's. Lisa, stay put!
Oh,
Sit normally.
Yes.
So I'll be around the O of the like just after the O of the one shot Wednesday, so that I can see her like at the wall. So I'm gonna fly like 20 feet up. But I'm also going to try to maintain sight of the party as well, so that I can flap my wings if we need to
hold on,
message or anything like that.
Is it here? No, here. Lanjiao. Here, sorry. My bad.
Something like that. As long as I have sight of both the party and Lisa.
Okay, from there you do not have sight of the party because of the building, unless you're going to go up quite high.
Well, I think I was going to say we should move around a little bit.
Okay.
So we kind of
Yeah,
come
the
round
building
to,
is maybe about 15 feet high.
Okay.
I think the party should probably come to about here.
Sure,
Okay.
no problem.
So
Cool.
basically, I will be at a height where I can see both of them.
Okay, so if the party is over here, okay, you can see them, no problem now. In order to see them, 15. Okay, so as you approach, can you make a stealth roll for me?
Me also. Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh
But
shit.
just now they never noticed me. Okay. Ramji, your guidance is on one at a time, right? Anyway, so
Yeah,
Okay.
and I won't be able to do it.
it's fine. It's fine. That is a 10.
Wait, let me just check something. Sorry, give me a sec.
Their perception might be fail. Perception.
Mm,
Why you
Okay, can, no problem.
Oh dear.
So as you fly up, you realize wait, make a perception check for me, please.
Shit. Oh, okay. It is a 14.
14. Okay. They're not being stealthy or whatever. And you see some figures shambling around.
Shambles.
Wait, so as in inside the where do I see them shamble? Where are the
Oh yes, I need to actually show you. Give me a sec.
oh so
My
as in the
bad,
church
my
is
bad.
open
Well, you see this area.
because the roof is destroyed there, is it?
Hold on, give me a sec. Revealing, revealing. Revealing,
They're revealing,
Okay, can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Zombie.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna I'll look at it.
Sorry,
I
this guy's not
will
meant to be there.
damn it. Horn of Silent Alarm would have been useful, but I do not have it. So I'm just trying to flutter a bit faster and like in a very erratic way.
Well, I'm watching, and so I'll message up and I'll go, Mr. Wu, you see something?
I see some shambling figures. With my perception roll, I'm unable to tell what they are, but they are shambling figures, and they sort of seem to be shambling erratically with no sort of reason or logic. Perhaps you should tell your young student who appears to be climbing inside where the figures are.
I will message Min and say, I think the bird thing said zombies, but I'm not entirely sure. So you may not want to climb in that way, or you may want to wait for us to come back. Just have a peek over and see what you see. Be very careful.
I tried to take a look, but
Okay.
I am extra careful. I have no intention on like alerting them of doing anything until the team.
Sure, no problem.
Han is shouting silently.
As you approach the wall, it is quite tall. It's 15, so it's taller than you are. You're gonna have to figure out a way to look over the top of it. You're very quiet. You are like stealth itself. You're very certain that the whatever is inside the courtyard has absolutely no idea of your existence.
There's no cracks in the wall, nothing like that.
No, the wall is very much built for privacy. It's not a thick wall, so it's not built for protection, but it is such that no one can see in from outside.
Can
There
I
are parts that are
sorry.
leaned over, but it's still taller than she is tall.
Can I hear anything?
Yeah, you hear like feet shambling through long grass. The occasional
Okay. So I start to do this.
What is happening? Wait, are you still in the air?
I'm still
Are
in the
you
air. but
falling?
I'm trying to fly a little bit spastically, so that I'm sorry. No, sorry about that. I'm gonna try and fly a little bit. I'm just gonna do a body roll in the air.
What is your intention? Oh, okay. So you're not being stealthy, is it?
Oh, no, as in,
Mr. Wu,
I'm
is
trying to
everything
attract
okay? You appear to be
Of
having
the-
some form
of the
of
message caster.
St. Vitus's dance.
It looks like it could be a pen because it's just grass. It's just a wooden wall around grass with this shambling figure inside. So,
Okay. So wait, Woo Woo, are you doing this in the air?
where I was just now, basically, when you showed me the shambling figure.
Okay. Because you did roll a stealth roll.
Oh, that's true. I should.
So if you're going to do the body roll and stuff, you might attract attention. I would feel
I don't. I'll just fly closer back to them and tell them.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Back to them. Are you going all the way back or just
I will just fly as close to them until Amar decides that, or maybe want to tell them something, then we can like message.
well, they're about
Yes.
45 feet away.
Okay, so I'll just fly, I think 15 feet towards them.
Okay, no problem.
As I see him coming back, I'll pop the message and say, yes, Mr. Wu.
So anyway, that's what we see. So do you want to try the other door? Maybe it's safer. I don't know.
I'll message him in and say, maybe come back to the party. Mr. Wu has found the pen. Out of curiosity, as you get closer, Jiao, let me ask you and say, is there a door visible on this wall?
Would I have noticed anything on that roll?
Which wall?
The wall that is here.
Okay, so just now when you were flying, you were at 20 feet, right?
Mhm.
But you were a distance away?
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Sorry.
tree kind of blocked your line of sight a little bit.
Okay. I mean, I would imagine there is lah. But yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Min, from where you are, make a, I don't know, intelligence check for me.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask the rest of the party. I think if this place is full of these creatures, haste is of the essence if you want to save the children. Oh my god!
I rolled
Oh,
a
no.
1.
Oh,
Surprise!
oh dear.
So a total of a 3.
Okay. At a 3, you're like, damn, walls. Why are they so tall? And you can't see through them. What the shit?
See-through walls? What nonsense is this?
Okay. So what shall we do? I believe that speed is of the essence.
So,
We want to destroy. Okay, so I can do some range damage. So
wait, have you come back to us?
yeah.
Okay. Why don't we just pop open the door and walk in then, if speak of the essence?
Well, there's only apparently that one person in there, plus whatever these shambling monstrosities are.
Okay.
So I guess, what's the worst that could happen? You go first, Birdman.
Oh, no. I know if Zero goes first, there won't be much of him left. So I better go first. You all just follow me in lah.
Can we all ride Heng Ta and like Heng Ta will just rush the door?
You know,
Like,
your obsession with riding me is making me very uncomfortable.
She
I would
was,
take it as a compliment, Hangda.
she was like,
He's a young man exploring
What
himself.
do you want me to
It is
do?
not unreasonable.
how can I help?
So, Siu, you you see that that bush over there. Why don't you hide in there and wait for zero signal when he makes that stupid bird sound.
Right.
I mean the sound of the cool bird. Then you.
It is a cool sound.
Yes.
Anyway, Sue, have you ever been to this church before? Have you?
No, I mean, it's not like anybody brought me.
Okay, then never mind. You go and hide inside the bush like a good girl.
Okay, I'll do that. She disappears into the bush,
Oh wow.
into the thick of it. Okay.
Okay.
So what's the plan, guys?
So the thing, right, is I can fly. I am reasonably strong. I can take one person who can also do like range damage to try and kill the people in the shambling thing inside. So that is an option.
From the roof.
From where I flew over, I saw all the shambling creature. Huh?
Mm.
So I can
We
fly.
could go and stand on the roof.
Yeah, that is a good idea. You are very clever. Yes. So-
That would be an interesting approach, yes.
Yes, so I can fly you up one by one. Or those people who can climb, they can climb. That I don't need to carry. What do you think?
And then while you are distracting them, I open the door, chung inside, and then look for the kids lah.
I don't know that we should leave you alone.
Okay.
It's okay
So-
lah. Min will be with me.
Guys,
Probably.
can you give me a history check, please?
Everybody?
Yes.
17, please.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
23.
Wow. Okay.
6.
Cool.
11.
11. Okay. At 6, this is a church.
Yay!
What else do we have? We have 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. At 11, you know that a lot of times this kind of one-story building type churches that service a small town also act as like the place where the dead is buried.
Oh.
At 17, you suspect that that area in the back might actually be a graveyard of sorts.
Oh,
And at 23,
19.
19?
Mm.
19 and 20 what?
3.
23. Yeah.
23. You know of some where there are actually like a mausoleum, no, not mausoleum, crypts underneath as well.
Ooh.
Okay. So,
Oh no, this is where it gets.
do you want to go in from the graveyard or from the main door?
I mean, we haven't looked through the main door lah, so from the graveyard, definitely we have to fight the whatever those things are.
Okay. So I suppose we can try to stealthily open the main door and see whether we can go inside.
Okay. You all want to get on the roof first? I thought you all were just going to stand on the roof and then shoot from there.
But then we can only shoot the graveyard. If you go into the main door, we cannot cover you.
Oh no, you just punch holes in the roof ah. It's an old church ah.
I don't know.
It's an
this-
old church, but it's built very solid.
Oh, okay. So much for that plan.
You could possibly lah, but then you have to figure out a way not to fall down 15 feet.
Oh. Okay lah, I'm gonna open the door and draw my blade. Then you all
Okay.
come in after me lah.
You want to get the stealthy one to open the door. Maybe that's a better idea.
Okay lah, I stand back and let the stealthy one open the door.
Okay, so you're calling the stealthy one back?
I guess.
All right. Up to you, Min. You tell me what you want to go, where you want to do.
I guess I'll go with that plan, except I'm the one that's opening the door as quietly as I can.
Sure, no problem. I'm not going to make you make another stealth roll. You go to the door. What would you like to do?
Open it?
Sure.
I'll try and like listen if I can hear anything, like immediate if there's someone like near the door. I mean, there's no way I can see inside, right?
can
There are
see the
some
arrow slits,
narrow
yeah.
arrow slits that you can look through lah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll try
yeah.
and look through whatever I can and try and listen for whatever I can.
Sure.
before
At
I
the door,
open.
you try and listen, but it's a very heavy oak door. It's solid. It doesn't. You press your ear to it. Give me a perception check.
21.
Very good roll. At 21, you're very certain that there is no sound coming from behind it.
Okay.
There is an arrow slit over here. You take a look in.
Yes.
Okay, you take a look in. It's dark. How long is your dark vision?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, no problem. You can actually see all the way to the end, pretty much, except for here lah. About here. Okay, let me just uncover this for you. Ew. Dun, dun, dun. You look inside the church, and what you see are there are pillars. These are wrong button. These are pillars.
Uh-huh.
These 6 things, and then after that there are some pews that are scattered. Some are broken. There looks like an altar on this thing. It's slightly raised. There are
Sorry, where are you pointing? I can't see.
wait let me see. Can you scroll down a bit?
Yep.
Ramji.
No, the other way.
Down. Up here.
Up or down?
Show more of the church.
Ah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you see those round things. Wait, wrong button. These round things are pillars.
Mm.
These are like broken pews that are scattered all over. The ground seems dirty. The place seems cleaned out basically. There is what looks like an altar over here, and like a small stage area. There's what's that called? Statues. From there actually over here also can see lah. There are like little alcoves. Wrong button. Reveal. There we go. Little alcoves in the side. Can't quite see that. And then there looks like another small area over here. Yep, Zhujiang.
Okay. Did you tell us this?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So we could either have Min continue to explore the place, or we can all walk in and then. I'm telling you if I walk in, the whole world will hear
Okay, so she has listened at the door. She's looked in the arrow slit. What would you like to do next, Min?
So there's basically no one in the church.
And you
No.
can see that.
So you can't see these people?
Those are statues.
Okay, so I tell everyone what I see, and by my judgment, it's safe because I don't see anyone.
And we have to go inside because the children must be in there somewhere.
You don't see any children.
You don't see any children.
They must be inside somewhere. Unless they've already become the shambling creature. So, I suppose we have no choice.
Well,
Let's kick the door down.
we could
Let's kick the door down.
We could ask Min to explore the place fully, then get kidnapped, then we go in and save her.
I mean, are we playing Dungeons and Dragons or Shadowrun? Let's just kick the door down.
Oh, Shadowrun
Oh.
and got explosives. Okay, anyway.
Cut the power building to the power, kill a cop, let's go.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Maybe we don't click. We just open like normal people and then we walk inside normally and we see what happened. What do you think?
Okay, I better go first lah.
Okay, are you opening like a normal person or are you kicking the door down?
No, I'm opening it like a normal person.
Okay,
You can come in after me, I guess.
sure.
Min, check for traps, huh?
Yeah.
She opened it before, so
Oh, she did.
Oh, she hasn't opened it
No,
yet.
I haven't opened.
Min, check for traps.
I'll use your guidance.
Okay, so I roll.
Perception.
D20.
Perception plus D4.
That's a 6.
Total?
Please add
Plus
your D4.
2. Yeah, plus
Oh.
2.
Okay.
Plus D4?
Yeah, hold on. Plus 4.
Okay, that's 12.
12.
Yeah, you don't think there are any traps on this door?
Okay, I open the door.
Okay.
Fireball.
As you try to open the door, you realize it's not budging.
Oh,
The
no.
door seems barred from the inside.
Oh.
So I guess we have to budge. Is there any way I can see that will let me in at all?
Not from this side. Like, you could maybe make a ridiculous strength check to try to open this very solid barred door.
Well,
But
can
it'll
you-
make a
can
lot of
we,
noise.
Can we see through the gap in any way?
Yeah, that's what Min did.
Yeah,
just now.
arrow
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
that's
I
how
did-
you
Can
are
I-
seeing the
can-
inside of the church.
Can I pop my mage hand on the other side of the door and open the bar?
You could try.
It's worth an idea.
Can I use Thief Tool to try to?
Yeah.
No, this is not something to be. It's literally like barred from the inside.
It's not mechanical.
Okay.
So I'll try to mage hand the bar open.
So the thing is, you don't have line of sight to whatever is blocking the door.
Ah. Okay.
Can we
Okay.
destroy it?
Here's a silly question. I've got a mirror in my pack.
Mhm.
Can I have the mage hand hold the mirror so we can firstly just be able to see from the window
Mhm.
what the actual blockage is?
Sure.
And
Okay.
then based on that, we can make a decision.
I'm assuming your mirror is smallish.
Yeah, it's like a pocket mirror.
Yeah, no problem. Your spectral hand grabs the mirror for you as you direct it inside through the little arrow slit. You angle it, and you see that the door is barred. There is a heavy, solid wooden log. No, not log. Just wood. Very solid wood blocking the inside. You think that this was probably when the church was being used as like a place of refuge or something
Mm-mm.
to keep the place safe.
Very solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now that you're looking in, can you make a perception check for me?
Sure.
Your
Ooh,
dark vision is also 60 feet.
60 feet.
Okay.
19 plus reasonable. 21.
Okay. So at 21, you see quite clearly the fact that where's my thing? There is a door here. There are more doors here, but these seem to lead inside the building. This one might actually lead out to where the graveyard is.
Oh.
Okay. So strength is 30 times of your. You can do something that's
Carrying.
Carrying.
Yeah.
Okay. I can summon my unseen servant to go inside if you all want. To try and push open the thing. What do you think?
I mean, if we can try lifting it with mage hand first.
Oh, okay, but your mage is holding the mirror, right?
Well, I mean, sure, but now that we know that it's
Okay, yeah.
now that we know where it is, so in theory it should be doable. But I don't know. It's if not, then the mage hand can continue to hold it, and you can use. I don't think unseen servant has strength, right?
It
Strength
has
two.
strength too.
Oh,
So you
two.
can lift
Oh.
something at 60 pounds, depending on how heavy the thing is.
Yeah, it's reasonable, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
that's
Or drag something that's heavier.
cool.
So Sheena, will you let Amar use mage hand?
Okay, you can try and use mage hand, but the thing is too heavy.
Oh, so it's not working.
Or we can try and combine forces, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Power Rangers.
Hey, so in my travels, I made many friends, and sometimes I think, why is life so transient? And I don't want to leave any of them behind. And so I always make sure that one of them is with me always. So last time there used to be this quite attractive girl. Her name is Rong. Her surname is Mao, so her name is Mao Rong. And I have decided to name my invisible friend after Mao Rong.
You literally have named your strange, transparent sex doll.
No,
Hmm.
please.
That is creepy.
I
That is
am
creepy.
I am almost immortal. Please do not insult my practice in this way. Okay. Anyway, you
You're
shut up and
strange
hold the
creature.
mirror properly. Okay. So I'm gonna look through the arrow slit, and I can cast my unseen servant within 60 feet. Boom. So that's
Okay.
like
Where do you want him to appear?
her.
Her to appear? Sure, sure.
Wrong. She's gonna appear near the bar of the door.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
there she is.
Yep.
Oh,
Uh,
there she is. Okay, wait. Let's
and then
position
she's
you
going
guys.
Combine forces with and I'll give her wrong the instruction to combine forces with Amar's mage hand to try and open the unbar the door.
Okay. So, question: are they able to make a strength check?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean they have a strength of 2 lah, so they can. So mine can do 60 pounds. I think Amar's is the same mage hand. It's a strength of 2.
I
No.
think mage hand is you can lift like 5 pounds. It's not much.
10 pounds.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really just the tiniest
So
bit.
it's 70. So I don't know. I mean, we'll let you decide, huh?
Okay. Make your strength roll for me.
Oh no. I look at Rong Rong has not exercised in a long time. Perhaps if you could assist so that Rong Rong has a little bit of a bit of a strength. That would be a great, because Rong Rong, she was a delicate girl at the best of times, and now that she is an invisible figure, I think perhaps it will be difficult.
Can you guidance and unseen servants though?
I'll use my mage hand to cast guidance and give.
Wait, let me check if you can actually cast guidance on an unseen servant.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
It's one willing creature. Does it count as a creature? It's a force. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a force. The force, then should it be rolling? Should it just be force? Okay, I'll
Yeah, you have a strength of 2 lah.
okay, I'll
It's
roll.
not a creature.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that if you don't get a strength roll,
Mhm.
it's not gonna work.
Okay.
So it's
no.
not that I don't want you to succeed lah, but yeah.
Oh
But,
no,
yeah.
my one of 2 spell slots. Okay. Oh, net 20.
Oh
Nice.
wow, nice.
Okay, so by the combined forces of the mage hand and the what you call it, and
Rong
the Rong Rong, they managed to lift the heavy log off
Okay.
the what you call it, the metal bars on the door.
Oh.
What next?
Hey,
Okay,
Amma,
Rong
maybe
Rong.
you should name your hand also.
Wrong,
I don't
wrong.
know.
Wrong.
Maybe. Okay, so I push open the door.
Wait, I say wrong. Please put down the log quietly about 5 feet from about 10 feet from the door.
Okay,
Just so
he's
that.
gonna try. Please make another strength roll because this is much heavier than it can actually bear.
Oh.
Once it's been popped out, we can open the door, right?
Mm.
So just have him hold it there and let's just open the door.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
And then
help,
we
help
can
them
take it.
put it down
Yeah.
quietly.
Is that okay, Sheena? Or you
If
you
he's
think that
holding
one
it there,
is even
okay,
worse,
so
is it?
basically imagine you're lifting an extremely heavy barbell like way over your comfort level, right? So just even holding it is a tricky thing.
Okay.
Rong is doing his best as his unseen servantness to obey your orders, right? But he's standing right there and the bar is still at the door.
Okay. I'll roll. Natural 20.
Nice. Okay. Rong tries to back away and carefully put down the thing.
Okay.
As he does, even though he's trying his best to be gentle, there's still a thud.
Okay.
That's okay, because we opened the door.
No problem. Oh gosh, guys. I feel so bad now. Okay.
Oh no, why?
What next?
So okay, let's go inside.
We go in lah, and
Okay.
let's see what happens.
You open the door. You go inside. No problem. So far, so good. Rong is here, floating,
Okay, wrong.
being very proud of himself for being so pumped.
Rong.
Being so proud of himself for being so
It's
pumped.
wrong a girl. Wrong is
Yes.
like an old flame of. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
Okay.
Who enters first?
Me.
Give me your marching order, folks. Horsey, huh? Horsey enters first, and then
I want to be behind Horsey.
behind Horsey, blocking the door. Very good.
I guess I can be next.
Sure.
I mean, we can walk through friendly figures, right? So we can
Yeah,
just
of course, no
inside.
problem. Just tell me where you want to go, guys.
I'm gonna back up my childhood friend. I'm gonna be diagonally to the left of Heng Da.
Hang Da, okay?
Yeah. Amar.
Amar is where he is at the moment. Presuming that's where we all are.
Okie dokie, no problem. Boop, 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 boop. So inside the church, you see that it is in disarray. I mean, they've clearly moved everything that was of value away from it, but this place is not consecrated anymore lah. It's been too long, nobody's come to upkeep the place, and then, teenage vandals don't help. There's random graffiti on the wall made of God knows what. Bob was here.
I can do graffiti too.
things.
Okay.
And yeah, where would you like to go?
Can we look and see? I mean, we can check the alcoves, but I think Heng Da wants to look for a way down into the crypts.
Sure, no problem. Which area would you like to hit for first? You can see that there's a corridor down here. There are some rooms, and then there's a what you call it, an altar here. These just seem like areas where people would have put stuff. You don't know what
Okay.
kind. This is a door. You presume might lead to the outside.
Heng Da whispers, I'm going to go start opening the doors on the right.
Should we ask our rogue?
Okay.
Probably
Hello.
to check things, everything.
Hello.
Okay. Min, please do the favors.
Roll perception.
Now, Min, again, remember your lessons and don't fuck this up either.
Of love, man.
Is that guidance again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Which one would you like to check?
11 plus.
Which
This
one are you
perception,
checking?
right?
Which one are you checking?
Yeah, just tell me.
Oh, which one am I what?
Check
Which
it.
door are you checking? So there's one, like if you go straight, there's one on your left, there's one on your right.
Wait, I don't know if you guys can see. Wait, huh?
Oh
Let me just
gosh.
reveal
I guess the
one.
first one, which would be the one on my left.
Okay.
That was an
Okay.
11 plus
one?
2.
Okay. You
Sorry, wait. Guidance I only can use once, right?
yes.
Yeah, but he can,
Okay,
he can
then
guide you
no,
again.
no.
But he can guide you again. It's a free spell for him.
Okay, then I will use it. So 13 plus 4.
17. Okay.
You are quite certain that this door is not trapped.
This trap is not the
Okay.
Can you
Also,
hear-
because it's a perception check, if you want to save time, anybody who wants to go and do perception checks, you're entirely allowed to.
Okay, my perception is really terrible, but I mean I can.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Which one are you checking?
So
I'll
many
check
20s.
And I'll check the stuff on the left-hand side.
Left-hand side. Yep, you just see tables. You figured maybe they were used for, clerical activities.
Okay.
Okay.
But they've been scrolled on by vandals.
I see what you did there.
Thank you. Thank you.
I see what you did.
I was told to let Min do the thing, so I'm letting Min do the thing.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I roll again for the other 2 doors.
Sure, hold on.
Yeah.
Ah.
Try. I'll say. Try.
There is one also behind your head. So do you want to go like directly
Yeah,
across?
I'll do the one behind me first.
Okay, go. Go for it.
Sorry, Wu, what were you saying?
And plus 2, 12.
I'll
Do
say
I
try.
get guidance on this one as well?
It's too late because he didn't cast it. Oh, okay now.
No.
Okay.
Oh, did you use the last one?
Yeah.
No, then I haven't given it to you. 'cause I'm not
Okay,
sure.
well then 12.
I have to be in
Yeah,
touch.
12, you're fine. You think it's okay. It's an old door. There's
Do
no
you-
marks on it or anything.
Can you hear anything from behind the door?
Can I?
You can do a perception check.
Ooh, 20. As in
Very
18
good.
and then 20.
It's completely quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I checked the last one then.
Sure. There's also one over here behind your head.
So there's one up there and then one directly behind where your head is now.
Yes.
Oh,
You can check both after you. You
Yeah,
can ask your teacher for guidance if you want.
do you want to guide me?
Yes. As I've said to you many times before, you have to work harder and be smarter than everybody else.
Okay.
There's your guidance.
Wow. Such good advice.
11 plus 2, 13.
Do you want to use your
That's
guidance?
with your guidance.
No,
Add a D4.
plus 2, 15.
Okay. You hear any sounds? You notice any traps? No? No? Okay.
The last one then.
Sure.
Are you gonna guide me again?
Yeah, it'll be I think what other useful advice I received from my parents. What do you call this, huh? Why bad history grades? Don't like reading books, huh? Go out all the time, party, huh? So fine.
Go for it.
Oh, jeez. Okay, 5 plus 2. Plus 4.
Okay.
11.
Wow.
Okay.
Phew.
You are very certain that all 4 doors are not trapped.
Okay.
Okay. And I
So-
don't hear anything. I don't
No.
see anything that's suspicious.
Ooh, it's going to go do unless
Feels
Hamza
like an
wants to.
abandoned
Who's
building.
going to open the door?
Open now.
You don't want to be the first one, eh?
I mean, I should be lah, but if you
Then you
want
go
to
lah.
you garang
No,
lah.
then I don't want. I'm scared.
Okay lah. And that's it. Okay, I'll open the big one first on the right. I open the
Sorry, which
first
one?
room to the south.
First room to the south. Okay, hold on.
That's the
Where's my
one.
reveal? There we go.
Reveal.
You open it. You find this probably used to be like dwelling for a monk or somebody or a cleric or whatever. It's a very simple room. The bed is not actually there anymore. Although the mattress is no, the mattress will still be there. But it looks abandoned. This place has not been used in years.
Okay.
Nothing in there.
No, nothing in there.
I check the room to the north of that.
To the north. Tuk, tuk,
Oh, not that.
tuk.
Okay.
North, you see some barrels and crates. Yeah, that's about it.
Ah,
It looks like a
open
storeroom,
Let's
maybe?
open the barrel. I'm gonna investigate the barrels.
Is there wine inside?
Han, why
Ugh.
don't you go and investigate the barrel? Stop
Ow!
juggling. Stop juggling. Go and investigate the barrel.
Okay.
Don't hit your mother.
Poor thing.
I'll investigate the barrel. Yeah.
You open them. The first two are empty. The third one fills the room with a pong like you've never smelled before.
Ugh.
It's basically like rotted fish. It was meant to be fermented fish, but it's gone beyond the point of fermentation to rot. So it's just the stench of death.
So, Han at this point in time pretend like, there is nothing special about this. Hey, woo woo, come here.
Constitution save.
Okay. Net 20.
Okay, you're fine.
Woo woo, come here.
Nauseous, but you don't puke.
Woo woo, come here.
Yep, I go inside. What?
Take a look at this. Very interesting.
Can I not like smell it from the door? Can I smell it from the door? Otherwise, I'll...
Oh yeah, you can smell it. The whole church stinks of it now.
No.
why?
I just tell Han.
You
no.
didn't close it back, right? You just
Han, close the barrel. Han, close-
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I go open the door to the south.
he closes the barrel. The smell, it's not that strong anymore. It's still bad lah. It's still bad, but yeah,
Okay.
the one in the south. Yep, you can't quite discern what the purpose of this room is because it's no furniture, no real furniture is left. There's like a table, but it's broken.
And the last room?
The last room, same as before. You think these are like multi-purpose rooms that the church just has because
Can I search for secret doors, hidden things like that?
sure, if you like to,
I'd like to.
go ahead.
What am I rolling?
You need to make a perception check and tell me where you're searching for, or rather investigation.
I'm not kidding. It's not a natural 20.
Nice.
Whoa.
But where are you searching?
Well, no, I just wanted to do each of these rooms. I wanted to have a good look to see, pardon me, but specifically looking for hidden sort of walls, floors, that kind of
Yep,
thing.
no problem. You take your time and you search. I'll tell you a result in a bit. What are the others doing?
I'm going to walk to the altar and see if there's anything there of note.
I will join Hung Ta and also
Okay.
walk to the altar.
Sure.
So, while Min was walking, Han is still smelly, right? Han is like, Mom, I'm giving her a hug.
And I definitely bound away because I am very forewarned by his stink.
Okay, so here's the question. Are you guys doing any of this stealthily or,
Yes, I am always being stealthy because I am super
I
paranoid.
can't.
I'm not.
I'm
Okay.
literally wearing armor that goes clink 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 as I walk.
Give me a sec, folks.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Han died.
Blur. Okay. So, as you move to the front of the church, the horse hooves on the stone are not the softest thing, and then you have Hans running up behind Min going, "Mom, look!" You start to hear at this door some sounds.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
Is
Okay.
it scratching sounds?
Mm-hmm.
Did we all
I
hear?
casually pick up one of the broken pews and bar the door. And
Sure.
I start piling up the broken pews at the door. Okay lah. I
You try
guess this
to-
is what we have to do.
Sure. As you start to bar the door, you notice that this door, unlike the other one, is a lot less sturdy.
Yeah.
Okay. I tell Rong Rong, Wrong. It is time. I need to call on your help again, like I did 25 years ago. I don't know if you remember. Oh, but now it's not the time for conversation. I asked Rong to go and sit on the to sit on the pew and push against the she's moving things. And sit on the pew and push against the door. And then well, I hurry to Amar and I go, I think something is coming.
Okay. Shall we maybe you could put one of your useful little bonfires on the other side of the door.
I don't have a line of sight.
Oh, you need to be able to see. There's no slits.
Are there arrow slits leading out from the inside of the church to Zombieland?
From this inside, no. It's the two slits that you saw were in the front, near the main door, and then there are a couple that look into this side, but then it seems quite clear that there's a lot of privacy for the graveyard area.
Okay.
Heng Da shouts, like shamelessly shouts, you can wait for them to start breaking the door, then you can start seeing them when they
Or
start
you could
breaking
fly
it.
up. You could fly outside.
Okay. So you want me to go out into a scary Zombieland by myself?
Aren't you some form of immortal cultivator
I am not
with
immortal
many
yet.
hundreds of years
I am not yet.
of experience?
I would like to get there eventually.
Well,
If you
Okay.
get bitten,
Fine. Tell you what. You hurry up and find. That is no. That way lies darkness. You hurry up and find find the secret door or whatever. Okay. I will go and do what I can. So I go out the main door.
Sure.
I fly. I mean I don't know because I don't know whether we're in initiative yet, but I fly as I fly up above the exposed part of the graveyard.
Hold on, let me give you some wings. Where are the ripples? Okay, there we go. Okay. You're flying above the exposed part of the graveyard.
Yeah.
Like here?
Sure.
Okay. So as you approach here, you can see, hold on.
Oh.
Yes.
zombie.
They have been attracted to the sound inside
Okay.
because this area is quiet otherwise. So they are starting to smash themselves into the
Okay.
door with quite a bit
So
of force.
I slowly
Perfect
go.
time for a bonfire.
I slowly go.
Wait, sorry, Wu, did you fly there quietly?
I don't know because would have to fly quite fast, I think. So I don't think I would.
Okay, so hold on. There's no stealth. Wait, let me just see if they even see you. Okay. Okay, like that guy blur. Okay. Ha ha ha.
So I see them and then I go like, "Ooh," and then I go. So I slowly de-hover
Uh-huh.
to the other side of the wall,
Which side?
where the tree is actually.
Okay, you're going to here, is it?
On the other side of the wall,
The other side of
on
the
the outside of
The outside.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna go. "Ooh," and then I'm going to.
Are you landing?
No.
Okay,
Basically,
so you're still
trying to go-
hovering.
Yeah. So. "Ooh." I peck the wall.
Huh?
Okay. As you peck the wall starts to
Oh, shit.
a little bit more.
Okay. And then I leg it.
Sure. So your pecking seems to have attracted the attention of some of them.
wow.
Rotate.
Okay.
Okay. And then where are you going?
Okay, so I'm gonna peek over the edge of the wall.
Mhm.
Heng Da, could you lean to your left? Yeah, thank you. I am going to cast bonfire
Uh-huh.
on the area that is slightly distant.
How big is your bonfire? It's only 5 foot by 5 foot. no?
5 foot, I know, but I don't want to burn the tree.
You just cast it on the zombies, ah.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Lousy.
I cast it on the first zombie, the one who's closest to me that's looking at me.
This guy?
Yeah.
Sure.
So there's now a 5-foot bonfire in its square.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Is there a saving throw of any kind?
Yes. So it fills a 5-foot cube. He has to do a dex 12 saving throw.
Hold on
Your
one
freaking
second.
stats.
Which one was it, Joe? This one.
Oh.
Hold on, ah.
Yeah.
12, huh?
Yeah.
He said. He fails it.
Hey, zombie next checks.
So he's gonna do a
D8 fire.
yeah D8
Wow, so many.
fire, so
Zombie.
yeah, he takes 2 damage.
Okay. You've definitely gotten his attention,
Okay.
and it's going to come shambling towards you.
Oh, shit.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna roll for initiative, but you know what? It's now 11:50, so I'm thinking that at this juncture, as you've attracted the attention of a zombie by setting it on fire and oohing away, we are going to take a break for tonight and come back again next week, where we will find the children. I have no idea how.
Yeah.
Save the children!
Amazing.
Don't shave them; they have no beard.
Oh,
Yay! Thanks,
Done.
Sheena.
Thank you, Sheena. That's really cool.
Super
And wow,
Sheena.
thank you for all the people that followed and raided this evening. We had loads of people come along. Thank you for
Yay.
Dead Gamer and Fizz for resubscribing.
Thank you.
Wow.
And 7 EXP as always for the subs, and loads of people who've followed and watched and everything else. That's really amazing. We're probably going to go and raid someone in a minute, but before we do, here we go. I'm going to play our brand new intro anthem, and because I really enjoy it, and then also do the holding screen, and then we're going to start the raid going. So we will see you all next Monday evening at 7:30 p.m. for the regular Fourth Culture game. It's been amazing. Sheena, would you like to say any words?
Well, thank you everyone for putting up with my first DM attempt. I hope that everybody was okay. Sorry
Yeah,
for doing a lot of
of
damage to me.
That was not your fault.
It's a rogue life.
You'll find that becomes very enjoyable.
Mean.
But yes, thank you everybody. Thank you for watching. And yeah, here's our beautiful song.
Behold thine heroes as they observeth the troubled lands and stormy sea. They have no choice, it's national service, for Maraban does serve it in three. A goblin captain, sea elven cleric, one small and green, one tall and blue, stone halfling monk and bard who dedicate this scamping anthem to you. We're in Singapore, it's party, Bush, BTD&T. The folk culture is our name, but you can call us T4C. Asian influence all through with their Eurocentricity. Now for some Asia, pancake chance featuring Audi and Ramji.
One coffee stick up for me.
新赛啦，卖卵来啦！
I sound quite transatlantic, actually.
Anyway, it's our party and we're actually very fun. We all go play really hard and we always sing a ton of songs, so we find chords and monsters easier to shun. We are Asians, the folk culture and lines of sunshine. Except for our